All right, happy Friday. How are you all doing? Welcome out, welcome out. Hope you're doing fantastic. A rare Friday stream because Super Bowl on Sunday. I will not be streaming Sunday night. I'll be celebrating a Chiefs victory. Either way, hope you're all doing fantastic. Welcome out. We're flying DHL in Europe. Flying packages around. We're on all default or Flightsim.to sceneries today. We're at Leipzig. We're gonna hop to Paris Charles de Gaulle, which is a handcrafted. Then we're gonna hop to East Midlands, which I know there's a scenery for, but I did not buy it. Can't afford no payware sceneries, dadgummit. Anyway, I hope you're all doing fantastic. Welcome out, welcome out, welcome out. Oh, okay. This is an old scenery. I saw a scenery thing. That's an old scenery. Anyway, we're trying the FrameGen mod in MSFS today, and we're gonna see if it works very well. So far, I'm not very impressed. I don't think it's gonna work very well for me, but we'll give it a try and see what it's all about. Yeah, I'm not noticing any frame rate improvements or anything. I may have it set up wrong, who knows? But without further ado, actually. Hello? Hi. I bet. Some bullshit at the end. Now they have stuff to talk about in their weekly show. I am. Super Bowl Sunday, I'm like, oh, I'll have to stream tonight to make up for. There's my dog. So what was up with the bitchy lady? Speak like that.
It got really loud. You're in public. Who forget who?
You outranked them. You're a season ticket holder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. So the husband is the GM of Culver's. That the bitchy lady's husband. So he's like underneath of Mr. Culver's because he's the owner. He's like the franchise owner, and then her husband's underneath him. He's the GM of that Culver's.
Gotcha. So you must have been sitting in the corporate comment seats.
He was so excited to see Kyle earlier. Kyle came back before the game.
Yeah.
Because he loved his card.
Says you're gonna play with me, right?
You look psychotic.
What did you do? Nice. Oh, so no actual fingernails were damaged. Nice, nice. No? You don't want to? Yeah. That's the call sign. Uh-huh. Eurotrans. Yeah. Yep. Why? Oh, this is the old. Spoiled. Yeah, 124.04. 16.54. Hey, it actually did the weights right for once. Yeah, he's hiding from you. He said, I don't want you to get him. I guess it just means he's been sleeping good. Mm-hmm. I used to wake up when I was a kid, and they'd be like... One time I woke up and I thought I was blind in my right eye. I like freaked out. My grandpa was like, you're okay. I was like 10 or something. A child. I didn't know any better. Okay. Yeah. It's an Airbus, but old. So old it's the first one. Haha. Alright. BCS 1266. Did you see she sold one of her private jets? The Twitter that the algorithm the algorithm feeds me is people debating whether she's making room for a new private jet or if she's trying to evade the flight trackers that follow her. Let's say, really, it doesn't matter if she has a problem with it or not, because it's public. I think what her problem, if she has a problem, is that that college kid is posting her carbon emissions with it. And she won last year, she won the most, she put out the most carbon pollution of any celebrity. Yeah. And their management, her management team's response was, well, we loan out the jet. It's like, well, hey, it's still your jet. I realize I sleep in, but like relative to normal people or whatever, but man, it is going to be so nice to not wake up to an alarm tomorrow. Uh-huh. Jeez. Did he win any Grammys? No. By who? She do. No, Monet. I don't know any of these songs, but I can't play any of them to listen to. Copy striked. Nevco. Victoria Monet. I was gonna say Noah Khan, I think should definitely win it. Or Jelly Roll. Dude's like 38 years old. Yeah. Huh. Who's a country artist? His face. That's hilarious. I love it. Nev K2 Echo. Well, now that he's famous, they're all gonna be like, she's a gold digger. It's not true. Right. So he's a gold digger. Yeah. He's got a past, but he's not letting that define his present. Uh-huh. So he's like player coach like Leo was. Is he like the real tall ass guy? There was somebody on their team that was like real fucking tall. Is there ATC in France? France. Yeah, going to Paris. There isn't. Okay. People in Europe scare me. They're really mean. Every time I've flown in Europe, and I've flown on VATSIM and talked to ATC, I've gotten yelled at. I don't know anything. I'm an American. Good morning, France. I think I'd get like very made fun of if I did that. I've watched streams where like European controllers will make fun of Americans on frequency for being fat.
Oh.
Stop.
Poor Humpty Dumpty. 163, 163, 167. Oh, they'll make fun of Americans. Like, if you mess up, they'll be like, oh, you're an American, aren't you? Yeah. The vast majority of Americans are dumb. I forgot to align IRS. I gotta sit here and wait. Terrible. I don't have the patience for this. Weekly stream. Six. We'll figure it out. There's plenty of time to figure that one out. This is alright. Yeah, but I gotta get rested for the Super Bowl on Sunday. There's a Super Bowl. It's like 5:30. Yeah. It's early. Yeah. Should be rested. Yeah. I love you too. All right. Anyway, chat, happy Friday. Hope you're all doing great. There might be an earlier stream tomorrow. I'll have to figure that out sometime tonight. But we are pretty much ready to roll. We just got to get this last stuff plugged in here, and then we'll get up in the air, and we'll be sailing. Let's see, 167. Oh my lord. There we go. We'll put in 250. Then altitude, we're going to go straight up to our cruise, 300. Make sure we have profile or nav and profile armed. And that should be good. We'll go ahead and get the APU started as well. APU on and start. I think boarding is done. Yep, so we can shut the main cargo door. Ooh, we got to put in flex temp, which is 58. Couldn't tell if that was a 53 or a 58. Boom. All right, let's get our altimeter 0989. Wrong switch. 99. $99 with a transition altitude of 5,000. So we'll just have to keep an eye out for that. All right. Get this door shut and we will get on our way. APU started. APU's avail. APU gen should be on. We get rid of the external power. Get our beacon on. And get rid of the ground power. And we'll start the pushback. Get things rolling. From where we're parked here, we're going to be taking off runway 08 right. So we'll push back nose to the left. We'll taxi up to Tango. Take Tango all the way down to Sierra 1, and then we'll be on the runway and good to get out of here. That should be good there. Here we roll. Thing looks really great in the DHL livery. I like it. It's like a big yellow bus. It's like the spirit of cargo. Looks good on the 727 and the 75. It does, for sure. Just a livery that looks good on everything. It's a good looking livery. They did good with it. How you doing, Jonathan? Happy Friday. Or if it's already Saturday in New Zealand, happy Saturday. Alright, we'll go nose left, tail right. Oh, what is this thing doing? Frame gen mod fucking up. Hold on. I fix it? Okay. I think I'm gonna get rid of this frame gen mod. I'm not impressed so far. Parking brake release. We are ready to start engines. Will you start system A? Make sure our APU bleed air is on. We'll start engine number 2. Wait for 20% N2, and then we'll put the fuel in. Stand corrected, it also looks hot on that too. I have to look it up. I've never seen it on a Cessna Caravan. It was above 20%. We'll get the fuel introduced there. Okay, it does look pretty good. That X one looks kind of weird. The DHL one looks pretty good. FedEx is lame. UPS is where it's at. Don't use FedEx. FedEx is terrible. As someone who deals with mail every single day, FedEx is terrible. They used to have a Primo livery and then they got rid of it. That's for sure. I liked the Federal Express one. The FedEx old livery. Yeah, this one on a DC-10. That's a good livery. I like that one a lot. But they're not Federal Express anymore. They're just FedEx. Yep. That's the one you picked? Hell yeah. Great minds think alike. Alright, please set parking brakes. Parking brakes are set. We'll jump down here and what are we doing down here? Oh, we're grabbing the trim. Very important. 0.5 down. Let me go the other way. Old classic sounds. I love it. 0.5 down. We can arm the speed brake. We're gonna go slats. Slats 15, flap 0 for departure. That'll be the first notch. Come down here and we'll get a transponder on. Over to Unicom, which is good. Come up here, turn our ignition off, get our pitot heat on. Turn the APU off. Brother from another mother, right? We are ready to roll. We'll just make sure there's no ATC because I don't want to get yelled at. Always tends to happen on VATSIM. Especially in Europe. And let's get rolling. Set parking brakes immediately. Dude, you're done, GSX. Get out of here. You don't know anything. Life says tomorrow's event will be amazing. I'm not going to be able to be there. Unfortunately. As of about 30 minutes ago. Because I forgot prior engagements. Yeah. I kind of dropped the ball on that one, I'll be honest. Leipzig traffic, Eurotrans, 1266, taxiing runway 08 right via Tango Sierra 1, Leipzig traffic. I can hear myself.
What?
The fuck did he just say? Readable 1x5. Oh, there's somebody else over there. You're ready to take off. Ready to go over one more taxiway. I turned up the voice chat, so we should be able to hear now. So this frame gen mod is supposed to help with FPS, but I'm not not impressed so far. I've seen other people be able to use it with success, but I'm just getting like more stutters and stuff like that. It could be the handcrafted scenery too, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna remove it after this stream, but I figure we'll give it a try for a stream and see what happens. Here goes a Condor A320. Later, dude. We're out of here. Now let's take a look at the departure and see what we're planning on. We're taking the Nevco 2 Echo departure. Drag it over here so you can see it. We'll take off runway 08 right, make a right turn, make another right turn to Nevco. And it's basically NASCAR but in reverse, what we're doing. But yeah, nothing too crazy in restrictions or anything. We already know our transition altitude is 5,000. Max 250 below 10, of course. We can ask for an exemption or as by ATC. So that's the round and round one. Yes, NASCAR is the one where the tracks are ovals and it's just around and around and around for like 300 laps. Is a very coveted sport in the United States for some reason. It's entertaining for our small American brains. All right. TARA is set there. Strobe light on, runway turnoffs on, nose light, wing lights. And I don't see anything on the arrival, so we should be good. That should be plenty of time for that Condor to be out of here. We'll just get out on the runway and send it. Bye. Leipzig traffic, Eurotrans 1266, taking off runway 08 right. Nevco to Echo departure, Leipzig. Uh-oh, Delhi. How's it going? What are you laughing at the chat rules for? What are you kappaing, brother? How are you doing? I hope you're doing great. All right, we're lined up. The throttle's 40%. Sound up. And toga. Man, this plane sounds great. There's 80 knots. 100 knots. Center in the yoke. And there's V1 and a rotate. Positive climb gear coming up. The GoPro view on departure. I like this view a lot. I don't use it enough. Look at that. This screenshot. Don't crash, please. Thanks. Look at that cloud over there. The rain looks so great. Let's see if we're crashing. Oh, we are. Look at that. We're stalling. Stall, stall, stall. Popped up on your screen like you've never been here before. Hey, there's got to be some kind of law and order around here, Delhi. I don't know, it does it to me, and it's my Twitch channel. When I press in my chat, I have to agree to my own rules that I set. Say what? Oh, you've never had to do it? I guess it just knows. Yeah. Flaps up. Don't even know what they are. Try to find out. I don't know what they are. The rules of the channel basically amount to don't be an asshole. That's pretty much it. It's a pretty common thing. Jonathan says hi. Jonathan says hi. Kayla says hi. It's a pretty common thing on Twitch for Flightsim streamers to have like a bazillion rules that you have to agree to. I don't want to be one of those channels. She's like, don't be an asshole. You come in and you're an asshole, we gonna deal with you. Oh, we don't want to accelerate yet. Whoops. It's 5,000. That's transition altitude. Still hand flying. The plane will pop over to standard. This plane, just like it was in X-Plane 11, feels so good to hand fly. Just feels super responsive. iniBuilds makes a great plane. Yeah, on YouTube, I don't... My Twitch chat isn't followers only, but on YouTube I had to make it subscribers only just because there's some freaky weird people that watch Flightsim on YouTube. I know you're not all weird, YouTube. I know that. But there's weirdos on every platform. For some reason they're just drawn to me on YouTube. So, it's kind of my first line of defense. 10,000 feet. It's acceleration. Freaky weird. Yeah, Deli. You're one of them. Oh! Ellie says hi, Kayla. Kayla says hi. No, it's just, I don't know, for some reason, hey, Kayla could probably attest to this too. There are some weird people on YouTube. Huh? Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, my stance has always been, you do whatever the fuck you want to do, but whenever you're trying to like drag me in, I'm trying to avoid talking about sexually explicit shit on my stream. Yeah, that was something else. Very weird on YouTube, tons of bots. Yeah, and there's tons of bots on Twitch too. Twitch, for me, the people that are drawn to me on Twitch is, hey, do you need a graphic artist? No, I don't need one. Anyway, here's the link to my hi buddy. Here's the link to my portfolio and all the stuff that I've done before. We can come out with some pretty awesome pricing and this, that. I'm like, I don't need a fucking graphic artist. I'm free. I'm free. It's a scam. Oh, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, I can understand asking a streamer if they want you to do their graphics. If you're like involved in the community and you're a real person, this is somebody you really enjoy watching, and you see that they have a need, and you're like, hey, I could help you with that. But just randomly jumping into random streams, following, being like, hey, buy some graphics from me. That I don't know of any graphic design artist that markets their services like that. Because to me, that's pretty much the equivalent of going to somebody else's stream and being like, hey, you should come watch my stream. I stream too. It's like, shut the fuck up. Nope, none of them do that. If you do hashtag Twitch streamer, are you talking like on Twitter? Dude, I posted on Twitter before I did work on like stream graphics and anything. It's all bots on Insta. I want to do that. I could boost my viewership with bots. I didn't say that, Twitch, and I'm not going to do that, so please don't take any action against me. I posted on Twitter saying I needed some help with the logo, and my naive ass didn't think that it would blow up. I ended up with like 700 messages on Twitter from mostly bots, because they were all the same message about buying graphics. And now I know you don't ask for graphic design help on Twitter. You Go find a person you want to do it and then ask them, not the other way around. Some streamer that was charged $80 for a single follower? Jonathan, I need content. I kind of want to watch that video. I also need to go let my doggy out because he's... Where'd you help? Oh. Paid more for twice the views? I might look that up. I'm gonna go let my dog out real quick, so I will be right back. But, I want to research this. There's no way that there's people like actually... I know people can buy views. Yeah. Y'all can post links in here. I think everybody can post links in here. I'm not too sure. I don't know if I have that disabled or not. I'm not a anti-link person. But, if it's set to just mods, I need to go change it. I'm gonna go let my dog out real quick, and I will be right back. Hopefully no ATC or anything comes on while I'm gone, so just a sec, I'll be right back. All right. Did some running around. Oh, oh, oh. Catch my breath. All right, what did I miss? So half on the settings or for the link blocking. Link blocking is currently disabled for everyone. Oh, okay. Just saying, I was usually set up. Yeah, I mean, if I wound up at the point where there's like 50 people watching, it's the links will be filtered. You know what I mean? But for now, when like, damn it, breathe, Keegan. The dog wanted to run around a little bit, so we did some running around. I wasn't ready for it. But unless there's like a whole lot of people in here, I'm not too worried about it because I can jump on it pretty quick, or one of the mods can jump on it pretty quick. So, yeah, had people do it before, but once my team changed, it's been a tight ship too. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about it. Now, if it does become a problem though, like I get one link to Pornhub or something, that's ending real quick. Because once one person abuses the link permissions, then it goes away for everybody. Life with a raid. Finally catching my breath back. Did it play an alert? Am I just not hearing it? Did anybody see an alert? Anyway, thanks for the raid. You gonna join for the next time? We're going from Paris Charles de Gaulle to East Midlands in the UK. No alert play. What the I'm gonna try to fix this right now. I don't know how to fix it. I wish we had an alternative to Streamlabs that wasn't Stream Elements. Classic Pilot, how you doing? Welcome out, welcome out, welcome out. Either way, Life, thank you for the raid. I really do appreciate it. How was your stream? I didn't get the chance to tune in because I was watching the comments get their ass kicked, sadly. But we'll win tomorrow. It'll be okay. We'll win tomorrow. Okay, let me see. Streamlabs dashboard, alert box. I'm just gonna put this here for just a second. Sorry, chat. I only have 2 monitors. So now the alert plays. What if I... replay that? I guess I just need to have Stream Elements or Streamlabs up. I don't know, man. I just work here. Alert pops on screen, but no sound. What if I go into my audio mixer? It's on monitor and output. The volume's at 200%. I have it on monitor and output, so I hear it too. It's still not working. Doing all right? Just setting up your old laptop as you wait for the new desk to arrive. Ooh. What'd you get? New desktop. What you got cooking in that thing? Or new desk, as in like table desk. And since you said desk, that probably means desk. I'm a little tired. We're making it. Yeah, new table. Okay. I added on to the word desk. I apologize. What kind of desk did you get? is the real gamer question. I'm gonna judge you on your desk. Just kidding. I won't judge you on your desk. Even test alert would play sound and there was no sound on the test alert. Huh. I'm not gonna fix this right now. I will fix this at a later time, probably tomorrow. Got a small L-shaped desk. Nice. I love L desks, man. I'm a big fan of them just because you get the extra space. Before we moved into this apartment, I had just one part of this desk. I was like crammed for space. And now, when we moved in, I got another part, basically the same desk. It's an IKEA, like, cheap-ass desk. I turn it into an L desk so I can put, like, my computer and everything on the side, and it's fantastic. I love the extra space. What? I didn't know it was going to be that. The box was black. I was like, alright, pink. Giggity, how's it going? What's up, Riley? We're flying to Paris. Going to Paris, France. We're gonna get some French baguettes. Maybe surrender while we're at it. And then we're gonna hop up to East Midlands in the UK. Laptop sucks really bad compared to your desktop. Hey, I mean, laptop's a laptop. I mean, my laptop, if I put it neck to neck, this isn't my top of descent. We're not already there, are we? A really quick hour and a half if that was the case. No. Still a little ways to go. If you put it like the specs of my my desktop and my laptop back to back, like side to side, my laptop would suck a lot compared to my desktop. But the nice thing about a laptop, especially when you have a desktop, or if you're a gamer, you have like a console or something, that other stuff that you do like games on, is it doesn't need to be the best laptop in the world. Like, my laptop does everything that I want it to do. Browse the web, a little bit of Google Docs every once in a while, you know? A little bit of YouTube stream. I always see people get very up in arms about, like, I'm gonna go buy a laptop and it's gonna be the absolute best laptop I can find. So it doesn't really need to be, you know? Unless your name's Deli. Okay, Deli. A little bit of private browsing, right? A little bit of incognito mode on the side, you know? You know how it is. Kayla's giggle in the background is funny. Hey, your giggle in the background is funny. Deli. I mean, you can have a creepy giggle. I don't think it's well, I mean, being around middle school kids the entire day probably doesn't help. Never spend $2,300 on a Dell Alienware laptop. Dude, Alienware is such... If you're here in the stream and you own an Alienware computer, I don't want to diss your computer because it probably works just fine. However, Alienware is such a fucking scam. If you own an Alienware computer, you got scammed. I'm sorry. The internals, aside from the CPU and GPU, everything else in that computer is the worst possible thing that can be put in that computer. Like, there was, Gamers Nexus did a breakdown of one, where he bought the pre-built, tore it apart. It's my favorite videos that he does, where he'll buy a pre-built computer just as a random person, so that it's sent to him like a normal customer, and he just rips it to shreds and goes through it. He did one, it was like, it had a 4070, like a top tier i5, and 180mm fan to cool it all. And it's like, Alien, what the fuck are you doing? Laptop was supposed to be for gaming, but it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, can barely run Chrome. Ooh, Chrome on 2 gigs of RAM. It's pretty rough. I know that because I've been there. My first laptop I ever got was a Dell laptop, which it was a good laptop, but the specs were very low. It was a cheap laptop, and that's when I got really good with Firefox because I couldn't use Chrome. Razer laptops are so much better than a Dell. Are you talking the Razer? Razer is the one I'm thinking of, right? Yeah. What's the name of the one? I've always wanted one. Someday I'm gonna buy one. The Razer Blade. Yeah, the Blade. That's what I'm thinking of. The Razer Blades are nice. They're just very expensive. Very expensive. Yeah, it's a Ferrari laptop. It's the MacBook of Windows, in my opinion. I know people say like the Dell XPS is the MacBook of Windows. I think the Razer Blades are, because they're like very nice, well-built laptops that are designed for gaming. Like a 240 hertz display on a laptop, right? Nuts. But you go to buy one, and they are like a $3,000 laptop, $2,500 laptop. But, you know, honestly, is it worth the price? I don't know. That's a lot of money. If you have that much money you can throw around on a laptop, then probably not worried about that price tag very much. But these laptops are freaking nice. Someday I want to own one. I'm gonna get a MacBook first, though. Someday. I'll feel like I've made it somewhere in life when I own a MacBook. I guess I do own it. Just really crap. I own a 2013 MacBook Pro that I bought in 2019. It lasted a good 2 years, and then it's finally gone kaput. Why is the ETE not showing up? It didn't start the flight plan? Update. It is because this is not connected to a SIM. Connect MSFS. There it is. Now you should have an ETE. Sorry about that, life. I must have pressed X-Plane. X-Plane's up and running, by the way. I got it working. Also starting to look pretty good. Got the Flight Factor 7.5 in there. I've done a couple hops in it. Firewire, what's going on, my guy? Fire. The legend himself. How are you doing? Flamin' Hawk over on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome out. Welcome out. So things are popping off a little bit on Twitch right now, but I don't want to ignore you, YouTube. How are you all doing? Welcome out. You get caught up after all the ETE crap. Gone shy for chi. Never landing. Happy Chinese New Year. Is it Chinese New Year? Oh, happy Chinese New Year. Red Bull, this is the lifeblood of America, Jonathan. Dr. Pepper. Play the song. What song? What song? Ads, yeah. Scroll up. Oh, please play or we get bad luck. Okay. Okay, fire. Back from ads, welcome back. I apologize about the ads. But you know, you all know how Twitch is. I gotta run them. I wish I didn't because I don't get shit out of them, but I gotta run them. I don't get anything from that. I think my lifetime total from ads is like 5 cents. I shit you not. It's something really low like that. I don't get anything from ads. Half the people I follow on Twitter who are into like the Call of Duty gaming realm, Call of Duty streaming realm, they're like, you gotta run max ads so you get 55% or else you're leaving money on the table. I'm like, nobody wants to watch a stream where half the stream is ads. I'll be honest. We're only a minute into the song. Mine's 2:30 and I never... I guess I can go look and see. I just remember it being something ridiculously low. Let's go see. Monetization ads. That's not what I want. Increased ad share. Yeah, I don't... It's like you can schedule when you run ads and you can disable pre-roll when you run ads. So I have the ads for the channel where they're all in one segment. So it's only going to be one ad break an hour. I figured that's better than having like 2 45-second ad breaks. Instead, it's just like 1 minute 30 ad break an hour. I figure that's a little bit better than spreading them out. Joe Tooney's out for Sunday. Yeah, but that means we'll have Allegretti in. I'm not too worried. Allegretti knows the system. I think Tooney's a better lineman, but I'm not worried about Allegretti. What the fuck is Taiwan? The true government of all China. No, not my social credit points. No. Let's see, somewhere in here, I thought oh, earnings. So from ads, I have generated 26 cents this period. Thank you for your service, Twitch chat. I want an external view. I can't do the drone camera. Hey, we're going to Dick. I can't do the drone camera because it'll fuck up with the FrameGen mod that I installed that I'm gonna uninstall because it's not working very well. But I'll get y'all some outside views. I just want to make sure we're not gonna cross our top of descent. Should be able to get a little bit of a outdoor view for a little bit at least. And it fucked up. Damn it. Sorry, chat. Look at that. DHL A300. Beautiful plane. Infinitely safer than a Boeing airplane. Infinitely safer. Juwan Taylor. Dude, Deli, don't even get me started on Juwan Taylor. What do we think of number 74? Juwan Taylor. Kick him off the damn team. He doesn't know how to play. He'd be doing stupid shit. I think that sums it up pretty well. Tired of hearing the refs calling his name. Yeah, he's Look, I understand false starts are gonna happen every once in a while, right? Every once in a while. I get it. I understand, you know, you're in the moment. You gotta stand there, stiff as a rock, and you're gonna jump a little bit. Every once in a while, sure. Every fucking play though? This dude's in the NFL. This dude's making millions of dollars and he can't stand still. What the fuck, Kansas City? What the fuck, Brett Veach? What are you doing? Get rid of him. Rolla, happy belated birthday. I'm sorry I missed your birthday. I feel really bad. I'm sorry. Happy belated birthday. Hope it was great. Rolla. Delivering all those packages. Yes, sir. Kayla, Rolla. Kayla said to tell. Kayla said to tell you that I suck. Kayla's the best because she told you happy birthday on your birthday and I didn't. I think it's a fair assessment to say. All right, let's see here. Still has all its doors. Dude, that's something Boeing could never dream of. Having all their doors on their plane. Brother, this plane hasn't crashed into the ground yet. It's something Boeing could never. Could never, dude. Apparently since 2019 you've made $30 from ads. I have to start running them again. Dude, you're rich. I said, if I could get... Hope you're excited about the event tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to make it. I got prior engagements that I forgot about until about an hour ago. But, let's see, 6 to 8. Either way, I'm excited to find out what it is. And probably after I get back tomorrow, I might put on the VOD and watch, because, I mean, entertaining event. Fire in life put together flying an event. That's prime content on Twitch right there. You two together, I'll tell you what. Fire crashing the plane. All the time. Guaranteed. Will Fire make it? Find out next time on Flight. Pack event Saturdays. Gonna hop on the Pack Discord. I will after this flight. I'll hop in there. Yeah, how do you see the lifetime ads? Like I said, I wish I could get rid of them because I don't get anything from them. And you don't get anything from Twitch unless you cross a threshold to begin with. So it's like, you know what I mean? Logan, thank you for the follow. Logan 2567. Alerts are not working at the moment, but I will thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Toka Troop. I will get those fixed. Made 5 cents from ads last year. It doesn't matter what vehicles fires in. That's a fact. You will crash. Probably lost more between the couch cushion. Monetization ads. Let me see if I can tell you my lifetime total that I've earned from ads. I gotta bear in mind, I've only ever gotten one payout from Twitch. And I've streamed off and on since 2017. I've only gotten one payout and it was $50. 'Cause that's the minimum threshold. 50. But that's after, like, I got that last year. So that was $50 earned from between 2017 and 2023. Half of it. Half of it goes to Jeff Bezos, his private jet. And half of it goes into the pool of money that maybe I'll see someday. Probably not, though. We should set up a spot for Kayla off stream. I mean, she's sitting right here. You mean on stream? Yeah, Kayla can. How do I view my lifetime? There you go. She said she'll stream Disney Dreamlight Valley for you all. If you want. I'll stream, you'll explain that. Okay. I will listen to your explanation, Ellie. I mean, she has a setup going on over there. She got her Xbox working. Got a headphone stand, which is something I could only ever dream of. It's an RGB headphone stand. I don't know where I see my lifetime earnings. But whatever. 26 cents this period. I think that's the month. Which will vanish into the ether. Of course. Anywho. Let's jump back into the cockpit real quick. And we're gonna go ahead and get things set up for our top of descent because it thinks we're at top of descent. But we shouldn't be. I don't think. But let's go ahead and get things set up for it. Maybe we should be at top of descent. I guess we'll find out here in a second when I put in the arrival. Alright, landing runway 09 left. Let's look at our arrivals. See which one makes perfect sense. I think this one does. Either of these. We'll do the Vedu 9 Echo. Into the ILS Lauren 8 Papa ILS 09 left. Alright, let's get that plugged in. Okay, ILS 09 left. The Lauren 8 Papa transition. Then the Vedu 9 Echo arrival. So many SIDS and stars in Europe. I don't like it. Vedu 9 Echo. No transition. Insert. So give that a minute to populate, and we'll see where we get our top of descent. Looks like it's between Rapper and Tolvu. Rapport and Tolvu. Yeah. And that got rid of the vertical deviation that popped up. Did we see the new Reese's Cup pickle flavor? Kayla says that sounds disgusting. I think it sounds pretty disgusting too. They have caramel Reese's? I've tried the pretzel Reese's before. They're pretty good. Pretzel ones are pretty good. When it comes to Reese's, my favorite is the fast break bar. Those are pretty awesome. I don't really buy. Yeah, those are good too. COD ranked is fun. How do you do that, Rolla? How do you put yourself through that? I haven't played COD since forever ago. The last few times I've tried playing it at the new place, I get like weird what's it called? The it's like a network error I keep getting, and I lag around all over the place despite any other game I play being fine. I heard that X Defiant was supposed to be coming out before the end of March. I'm pretty excited about that. Maybe I'll have good enough connection to that game to be able to play it. Hey, Life, Fire, Jonathan, did y'all see the Laminar Research announce his new X-Plane store? I read through this yesterday on stream, but I don't know if you guys saw this yet, but Laminar is going to put a store directly within X-Plane. I think it's going to be kind of their answer to Microsoft Flight Simulator store that's built in. But the thing I'm happy about is if I ever buy anything for X-Plane again, I won't have to use xplane.org. Sorry, store.xplane.org. But yeah, it's going to be inbuilt. It's going to have its own website. You can buy it on the website, directly install it directly within the sim. So you open up X-Plane 12, there's your add-on, your plane you just bought, click install, it installs it into your sim, bada bing, bada boom, good to go. So, it'd be kind of interesting. I wonder how it'll roll out. I saw that, and we talked about it last time on stream, but I didn't know if y'all saw that yet or not. I didn't put the ETA in the overlay. Dadgummit. 178 miles to destination. We should be making it into Paris Charles de Gaulle at 10:22 sim time. Right now it is 9:49. That's what, 32 minutes? Let's say 0600 Zulu. How about that? 30 minutes from now we'll be on the ground. Boom. Monka asked Kayla. Yeah. Made her her cameo on the stream. Walking from one room to another. You were seen, Kayla. You were noticed. These are the only two wing views that we have in this plane because, well, I guess there's cargo there, but obviously freighter plane doesn't have any windows, but I think these windows are put here just so you can have wing views. Hi. How can you cookie dough? Come running in. Fucking cookie dough, dude. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I can go in and edit the viewpoints and set like other wing views like I do with the fly-by-wire. But honestly, with my wing views, I like having the window because if you're sitting in an airplane looking out the window, you see a window. So I don't know, I like the vibe of it. The downside of doing it that way though is these are the only two wing views that we have. What brand of cookie dough? What brand of cookie dough is that? Townhouse, maybe? Probably whatever Walmart has. It's chocolate chip cookie dough. It's good stuff. Oh, it's not. Toll House. There it is. Yep, Toll House. It's not like handmade raw egg cookie dough. I think it still says on the package though, do not eat uncooked, but whatever. What's worse that's gonna happen? I eat raw cookie dough. What's the worst that could happen? I wish I could turn off the thing in Windows where if you like hover over a window in your toolbar, it closes every other window except for that window. Because sometimes I'm like moving around on my screen and I'll do that and then you'll see it on stream where it closes everything. Kind of annoying. Unfortunately, Bill Gates has decided that that's what I want. So make some really good homemade protein cookie dough. I don't work out enough to have protein shakes, protein cookie dough. I was gonna start doing like a protein shake for breakfast, you know. But I bought a little Bullet blender. It's not Bullet brand. It was like a Target brand blender, and it caught on fire within 2 weeks of getting it, which is nice. So the shake smoothie thing has been kind of put off a little bit. I do like a damn good smoothie though. I'm a sucker for a smoothie. But you go to a coffee shop nowadays, and it's like $12 for a smoothie. It's like, what the hell? You're just chucking in frozen fruit, brother. Why is it saying our vertical deviation is this far off and we haven't reached top of descent yet? This is something I don't... I think it's got to be a bug. I don't remember the A300 doing this in X-Plane. Where it's like top of descent isn't actually top of descent. Imminent descent. And I should have to do profile and it'll start the descent. We're close enough to it. I think I'll go ahead and do it. So it's in profile descent. But it's showing us way above our vertical path. I'm not sure why. Either way, this plane's really good, so. Guess it could always be worse. What do we think of Tolus and Flight Factor banding together to make an A350?
Wait, you guys ready for the best part?
Oh my god.
The registration is different on both sides.
I thought you were kidding.
Wait, you guys ready for the best part?
What's that?
The registration is different on both sides.
What? No. What? Okay, so 264 Tibbet, yeah, on the other side.
Fire, you made a good delivery though. Aside from that one little detail, you did a good job.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm not gonna deliver either.
We need to go fly Air Rajneesh again someday.
Don't work with numbers.
Dancing Kayla.
I was.
I was too intently focused on fire messing up numbers on a plane. So he made a livery for a plane, but the registration of the plane was different on both sides. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I mean, aside from that, it was a pretty good livery. Yeah. There you go.
Wait,
They made
you guys
that.
ready for the best part?
And then,
The registration is different
Yes.
on both sides.
so 2647. And the other side is 6247. Probably. I don't know. Maybe he's dyslexic but with numbers like I am. Dyscalculia. I didn't know that's what it was called. You ever see me try to do anything with numbers? Yeah. Words I'm okay with. You chuck a whole bunch of numbers in front of me and I'm like a lost puppy. Like my dog is right now. Oh, you? Okay. I'll take care of you. Good. For 7 years of my life, I have been my dog's favorite. And then I move in with Kayla and I've been replaced. I'm no longer the favorite.
Yes, I'm back.
Huh? Oh, the blanket. Yeah, the blanket. Just gonna rub it in. Just gonna order my dog a hoodie that says "Mom's my favorite." Fuck. It's okay, Huckleberry. I've just been the one that's cared for you for 7 years of your 8-year life. You know, it's okay. I'm not salty about it. Alright, so if I remember right, this plane does not have a landing calculator. Okay. That's fine. We don't need a landing calculator, but let's talk over what we're doing for this approach since we're already descending. Approach briefing time. So, we are on the arrival at the moment. Or maybe he won't. Maybe I'll be a stranger. We're on the Vedu 9 Echo arrival. We're going to pick up the ILS. We're going to do the full ILS to 9 left. I'll have to put in our ILS frequency and everything like that here in just a sec. But 109.35, 084, and 3622. Just kidding. 200 feet is going to be our decision height. Got to use decision height in this plane. MDA does not work. I mean, you can put it in, but it doesn't give you minimums or anything. Once we land, we are landing on the complete wrong side of the airport. That's okay, okay. It's a handcrafted scenery. We'll take a tour. We'll take a tour. We'll take a tour. Because we're parking all the way down here. I didn't plan that out very well, did I? We're going to park all the way down here at the cargo ramp. So we're going to taxi to the complete other side of the airport after we land. There's no way we can, like... Is this... It'll change our arrival. We might just fly an extended base to intercept the ILS, because I really don't want to taxi across the entire airport. Okay, we're going to land runway 08 right. Vedu 9 Echo. ILS 08 right. I guess we can use the same arrival. We can just change the ILS. Okay. So we'll do that real quick. Go in here. We'll find... Star. We'll change our runway to 08 right. And it's the Lorne 8 Quebec. Should still be the VD 9 Echo. The VD 9 Echo. Put that in. And we want to go direct to Inori on this. We'll go direct, Inori, insert. That broke everything. Let's go direct Lorne. See if that fixes it. There we go. That works. Direct Lorne, we'll get nav, we'll get profile, get the autopilot back on. For some reason we're accelerating again, and I really don't want to do that. We'll crank to 250, but... Then... Okay, so we're set up again. Same minimums, but we got different frequencies. We will jump down here. It's going to be 108.55 and 084 for our course. Of course, of course. .084. So our ILS is in. Flip our ILS on. We're good. We're going to intercept the ILS at 5,000 feet. We'll put in 5,000. This plane completely said screw you to altitude restrictions. Lovely. Good thing there's no ATC on. Alright, we're going vertical speed. Aim for like 500 feet descent rate until we catch up with the vertical profile. Of course, going direct probably didn't help the altitude restriction thing. Auto throttle this. Okay, we should be back and good to go. Decision height, we can put in 200 feet. That should be good, and then we'll come down here to our approach page. We'll land with slats 30, flaps 40. Get in Discord. Okay, just sec. One sec. Our decision altitude is 537. We'll go ahead and get that put in there. Boom. All right, Discord time. Hello?
He's gonna
Oh,
die.
hello?
Well, I'm coming.
新年快乐，红的红的草莓，西装是蟑螂，什么好生中给？
What? Yeah. I don't know, but I heard Mao Zedong.
哈哈哈，哈哈哈哈哈，
Hon hon hon?
哈哈哈，
Hon hon hon?
Charles de Gaulle, information.
Charles de Gaulle. Oh, hon French baguette.
When 140
What the fuck?
Visibility 10 at Statue Miles.
Hon hon.
Too much. Whatever the answer.
Hello, 20,000 feet.
Fire, were you drinking in the lab?
Temperature 8. 2.8. Altimeter 984.
Fire. I'm scared of Europe, so I won't do this. But can I convince you to say hon hon on VATSIM when we depart?
Oh, I got it.
Hon hon. Air France. Hon hon Airways.
My friends invited me out tonight, but I was like, sorry, I gotta fly virtual airplanes.
La baguette departure?
Oh, yeah.
It
The
would be
baguette?
funny if he did Hon Hon on PausCon and then he, like, they banned him and then, like, it, like, banned everyone else on PausCon because, like, everyone's gonna hit the fire somehow.
Dude, if you get banned, and then you could be famous like Matt Davies.
That's true.
And then die?
Sounds like he's drunk in the lab. I think Fire's drunk in the lab.
Did not supposed to drink the ethanol.
No, I absolutely, I did inhale, some bean recapta, ethanol today.
Oh, nice.
You got a headache.
Yeah.
Solid.
I also spilled some liquid nitrogen and a bit of it got in my nose, but it's fine.
And how many brain cells does that kill?
What? What's a brain cell?
Okay. That answers my question.
You think I have brain cellular? Dude, my phone only has 4G.
Dude, that is cellular, dude.
You know what's cellular? 天上太阳红有红中透给，剧中的太阳是毛色都给，照领到我们的这片给人们翻身当救生员。
So I'm going through the People's Republic of China's link to the United States today, aka TikTok, and T-Mobile has an ad that pops up, and this speaking of cellular, T-Mobile is trying to make the argument that 5G internet is the absolute best internet option for gaming. Better than fiber, better than cable. 5G internet. I'm like, I get 5G on one side of my cubicle, and I don't get it on the other side of my cubicle.
Hold on, let me call Leo and ask him real quick.
Price, what's going on? Welcome out. Yeah, at work. Half my day I'm in a cubicle, the other half of the day I'm not. It's technically not my cubicle. I just steal it because nobody else is using it. I like to have my personal space.
Tegan?
How you doing, Price? Welcome out.
My boss stole the table, so I don't have an office anymore. I just have a room with no table.
You're camping because you're surfing. Where are you surfing? Where are you camping? Ooh. I guess it is. I guess it is summer on that part of the world. That half of the world. Down south. Fire, what's up?
What runway are you landing?
I am landing runway 08 right.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to switch.
Uh,
I need you to land on the 09 so you can exit and then park next to us.
unable.
Otherwise, you're gonna have to taxi through all of France.
I just switched to this runway 5 minutes ago so I would taxi to where I want to park.
You're gonna march further than the German army, alright?
Oh.
You are gonna take forever to get here.
Brother,
Oh.
I'm gonna exit the runway and France is gonna surrender. That's how this works.
Yes, you're.
Just got the A300 and I need to learn it so you can watch this. You watch this Yay Riverton camping and it's 10 degrees. How warm is 10 degrees Celsius, Jonathan?
It's pretty cold.
Pretty cold?
That's warmer than what it is here right now.
That's like.
Yeah, but you guys have
that's
winter.
like- Dude, that's like 0 degrees.
Well, nice,
Fahrenheit.
dude. Hope you're having a good time camping, and A300 is definitely a fun plane, definitely worth learning.
That's not like
They-
0 degrees
Great,
Fahrenheit. What
great
the
plane.
fuck?
What is
Great
it?
plane, yep. Remember to.
Any other
school
Cordelis, did you response on
divisions,
Snap? Saw them already?
10 minutes.
Ah.
before,
It's 50 Fahrenheit. 50. 50.
That's 50's not bad camping weather. You're not going to be
One
sweating
number
in the tent. 50's like light hoodie. Very light hoodie. Get up and do
Alright,
something, you have to
it's
take the hoodie off because you start sweating.
Departure 09er, right. Departure Opal 5 Kilo. Activate.
PC for your mums need more storage because MSFS updated. So just been there's this
yeah,
stupid
updated?
heart in the way. I can't see your message.
No.
Dude,
What
dude,
the-
I have like 10 hours in MSFS.
So you
and I
just
think
spent
9 of those
130 on
are
2
updated.
terabytes. That 2 terabytes. I'll tell you what, Price. People get their thank you for that period, Price. I can see the rest of it now. But you know, people, they'll build their PC, right? And they'll be like, I got 500 gigabyte SSD for my C drive, and then I got a terabyte hard drive, and I'm good, I'm set. Us flight simmers, fuck, that ain't gonna work. We go through storage real quick. I remember one time at my previous job, I was talking to one of the coworkers there who built a PC, and he's like, how much storage do you have in your computer? And I'm like, oh, I got a terabyte C drive, I got a 2 terabyte SSD for flight sims, I got another 2 terabyte SSD for games, I got an 8 terabyte SSD for ortho, or an 8 terabyte hard drive for ortho. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 terabytes. And he's like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, flight sim, brother. He's still gonna run out.
Guys,
We got through
Don't
more
worry, I have
storage
6
than porn
terabytes.
addicts. That's a fact.
what?
You heard me.
Flight simmers use up more storage than porn addicts.
Okay, yeah, I heard it the first time. Just something
Okay.
that-
Is 10 terabytes enough for flight sim? So here's the deal. If you're going with just one flight simulator, right? You're going with Microsoft Flight Simulator, 10 terabytes is plenty. However, everything you download to put in the sim takes up storage. And some of the stuff, like airports, can be 4 or 5 gigabytes. Now, that's not a lot, but then you start adding them up. Like, here's an example. On my 2 terabyte hard drive, right? Or 2 terabyte SSD, only 366 gigabytes are full. The only thing on this hard drive, or on this SSD, are just the simulators. That's it. We're gonna get fucking banned on VATSIM, dude. People in Europe are not nice. On VATSIM, that is. If you're getting like X-Plane, you're gonna do ortho. 10 terabytes is not enough. Let's just be real. If you want to get like global ortho and you want to like curate your if you're gonna use auto ortho, you'll be okay. But if you're gonna like curate, right, you're gonna delve into it and get like super high quality around airports. You're gonna color correct everything, have it installed locally so you don't have to rely on an internet connection. 10 terabytes is not gonna be enough. It just won't be.
I think my flight simulator just crashed while updating.
Nice.
Wait, are you flying with us? Are you flying with us?
No.
Are you flying with us?
Well, not if it's crashed. No.
Oh. Then,
Oh god. That's not
Alright,
good.
Life. Time to run the checklist.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
Battery. On.
Yeah.
Down power. On. Galley power. On.
No, but price.
That's right,
2 terabyte upgrade. That's gonna do you a lot of good.
On. Fuel pumps.
Um,
All off. Bridge sites.
I remember when I got my 2 terabyte SSD to put flight simulators on, and I was like, I'm not gonna have to, because at the time, that was when I uninstalled Microsoft Flight Simulator, because at the time Microsoft Flight Simulator wasn't up to snuff with X-Plane. So I uninstalled Microsoft Flight Simulator because I just didn't have space to have both simulators installed. And now I can, and I get that it's like, oh, you have both simulators, it must be nice. But, you know, like trying to stream and I want to be able to do both. But, yeah. I tell you what, you do not respect a storage upgrade until you get into flight sim. That's when you learn to respect storage. Because it goes really quick if you don't have enough. How many terabytes do you need for everything? Now keep in mind this is a pretty fresh install of Windows. So this, I guess, is a 500 gigabyte is my C drive, not a terabyte. So this is 2, 4, 8. It's not 8 terabytes, it's 4. Man, I was all fucked up with my storage. So 4, 8. So I have 8.5 terabytes on my machine right now. This was all filled up before I reset my computer. Completely reset my computer.
You see that?
So how much do I need for everything? 8 terabytes. You'll be back in 5. No worries, Price. No worries. All right, let's go ahead and go slats extended. I'm gonna go ahead and go to manual manage speed, and we'll go for about 210 knots. Maybe like 200, 205, somewhere around there. We're gonna be making a left-hand turn. It's gonna take us on a base leg, and then we'll intercept the ILS from there. We want to keep this descent coming because I think I wonder if I read the chart wrong. For all flight sims, yeah, for my use case with all flight sims, 8 terabytes, because I will fill it up with sceneries. But I'm trying to be smarter with the way I'm organizing everything now, so that I don't run into that problem where I run out of space. Realistically, you could probably get by with a 2 terabyte. If you're just doing one simulator, you want everything on one thing, you can get by with a 2 terabyte drive. It's just, it'll fill up really quickly if you're not smart about what you're putting on that drive. Like, you don't have it organized so that when it does fill up, you can get rid of crap you don't need. Been there, done that. Where, like, a drive will be full, and I'm like, I'm gonna delete all the crap I don't need, and then it's just literally just stuff thrown onto the drive, so it's like, I don't even know what the hell's on here. Alright, I forgot to turn on the landing light. Oh, I did turn on the landing lights. Look at that! I remembered! Holy shit! Wing lights coming on. We got a message. It's saying more drag. I'm not worried about that at all. We'll do auto brake low and we'll arm the speed brake. Everything down here should be set up and good to go.
I love how there's a hairpin turn. There's like a hairpin turn for this arrival.
Yeah, it's beautiful, huh?
Yeah, but the hairpin turn is not over the airport.
Huh.
My
Just weird British shit.
thrust is broken. What the hell? Or my...
Are you
Okay,
going
you
to
don't-
Midlands,
I
right?
can't go into manage speed.
Roger.
Whatever. Auto thrust. We can disable auto thrust. I'll just manually use the throttle. It's fine. So we want to start slowing down.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
We got some rain, brother. Let's go ahead and go flaps 1 or flaps 15, slats 15. There it is. There's no flaps 1.
My Microsoft Flash should slide some into the crest again. I might do a fresh install.
Which simulator is it?
2020.
Ugh. That thing is a bear to try to reinstall. It's because it takes so long to install everything the first time.
Sure. Can I... There's no verify install? No. Correct. Oh yes. Oh, verify integrity. Okay. Let's do that.
But at least for me, it's a lot easier to use than X-Plane.
It seems like with the X-Plane store coming out, they're looking to make it easier just to do everything. Like
Yeah, I think...
aircraft will be managed automatically and updated automatically, and they're looking to do that with scenery.
Mm-hmm.
So like if you buy or like load in scenery from their store, I guess the INI file will be managed automatically.
Right. I think it'll be a good thing for X-Plane. Alright, we got the
think so, too.
ILS armed.
I think the org store is not happy about it.
Oh, fuck the org store.
They need to put in some effort, right, to keep customers then.
Their website is straight out of 2005. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of this frame gen mod. It's just all sorts of... It's already fucked up again. I think I'm gonna have to restart the sim in between flights. Get rid of this mod that I got. A lot of other people are using this frame gen mod and saying it's working great. I am not having luck with it. Alright, glide slope is coming in.
Vass is telling me I'm supposed to do a flaps 1 takeoff with this aircraft.
What plane is it?
That seems kind of crazy. The 737-300.
Ooh. That seems kind of spooky.
That seems optimum, evidently.
Alright, V approach is going to be 135. We're going to aim for like 140. I'd like to go a little bit fast. We are on the glide, on our way down. We're still 10 miles out, so we can keep our speed up. I'm not too worried about slowing down. Right now, anyway.
Okay, I'm not doing this. I'm doing flaps 5. I can't.
So for all the scenery packs, both sims, what's the recommended storage you'd say in general? I'd say minimum if you're gonna go ham with scenery, like downloading a whole bunch of scenery, downloading a whole bunch of planes, everything like that. Minimum, if you're gonna go buy a drive for it, I'd say 4 terabytes hard drive. If you want to have everything in the same drive. Now you can do what I've done where you have an SSD that you put the sim on, and then you install scenery on a different drive. But if you want everything on one drive, I'd say 4 terabytes. It'll give you plenty of headroom to keep expanding out your scenery and everything like that. I just think with anything less than that, you'll run out eventually. Maximum storage? Dude, I've seen flight simmers that have like 100 terabytes of storage in their computer. Like,
I have an 8 TB drive.
yeah, there's no maximum. As much as you want is the maximum.
At one point it was
2,500
like
feet.
75% full.
You're coming down. We'll go ahead and go flaps 3. Slots 15, flaps 20.
Ever since auto ortho, I have just gotten rid of most of my ortho. I basically only have like Lindemans, and that's it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of free space, but I moved over my custom scenery folder.
I need some speed
To it.
brake. Shoot. Alright, we got slowed down decently. We'll go ahead and arm the speed brake again. Full flaps. Gear are down. Auto brake is armed. We're going to be gunning for 140 knots. I'm going to disconnect the autopilot. My airplane. Let's land this bird. Lindemans for the win. I've never used Lindemans. The only thing I've used is D-States. But I don't even have that installed anymore because of auto ortho. Just went ahead and got rid of it. Auto ortho is just so much easier to manage than having to deal with a shitload of ortho. Especially for a sim I barely fly anymore. I should have never gotten rid of X-Plane 11. I would get so much more use out of X-Plane 11. But I don't know. I went through all my emails. I can't find my activation code for it. So I just need FlyJSim to fucking update their shit. Come on.
You got X-Plane 12, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that include X-Plane 11?
I don't think so. If it does, if it does, I may just install that. Performs a lot better, and I can make it look just as good as X-Plane 12 does.
It seems like a lot of developers are just stopping support for X-Plane 11, except for the Russian aircraft. They're all like, X-Plane 12 is the end of the world, and so we don't want to develop for that.
And we're down. Oh, little bounce. Oh, not a bounce. Full reverse. Well, at least at the moment, though, Microsoft Flight Simulator is the more lucrative market. I landed on the complete other side of the airport.
Oh, I see.
But I'm gonna taxi all the way over. I'll have plenty of chat time while we taxi. Roger, fire, taxiing to the other side, don't worry. Whoa! Across the runway, we'll bring the flaps up. Do I use a yoke? I do have a yoke. Got the Thrustmaster Boeing TCA yoke. I love it. As long as it lasts for many years, I will use this thing for many years. So we should just be able to taxi straight ahead. And then we'll get to the other side of the airport that way. I don't know if this is the real taxi route. If there's some Paris elitist here in chat that's gonna be like, that's not the way they taxi at Paris. I don't care. I'm from America. Deal with it. Holy shit. They actually did the bridges on this one. And they're not broken like Dallas Fort Worth is. Nice. Take off and land, it would be faster. Brother, I am invading France right now. As long as it takes me to get to the other side of the airport is as long as it would take me to invade France. Off to bed. Okay. I mean, that's not really old lady out. You made it to midnight. Surprise. Good night. Look me when I come to bed. Okay. 6 p.m. too early? Brother, it's midnight here. Mr. New Zealand. Oh, shit. Okay, the taxiway is broken here. Nice. Please don't crash. Where are you all parked?
Terminal 1.
Terminal 1. Is it the circle one?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a cargo plane.
But we're not cargo. Yeah.
So I should have just went to where I was originally gonna park, because that's the cargo ramp.
Yeah, probably. Imagine listening to fire.
Good lord. Alright chat, we're gonna park at the first available parking that we have, and then I'm gonna restart the sim and delete the FrameGen mod. And we should be good to go. At least you're getting a nice little tour of Charles de Gaulle. We'll say this is a special cargo. This is more
Roger Taylor Swift.
no. She has her own private jet that she dumps carbon pollution into the atmosphere with.
I don't know about you, but I'm releasing CO2.
We're carrying check-in kiosks. Charles de Gaulle is getting new check-in kiosks, and it makes more sense to go to the terminal with those than to go all the way to cargo and then have to ship them over to the other side of the airport. So we're just gonna go to the terminal. We're updating Charles de Gaulle. Charles de Gaulle wanted some new kiosks for his airport. He ordered them personally from Leipzig in Germany, which is ironic for Charles de Gaulle.
Oh, I hear Keegan driving up.
Had a pack 2 fault, but it went away. It was just the APU starting up, so we don't need to worry about that. We'll just park up here, and I won't go to the external view to hide the fact that I'm in a cargo plane. How about that? Should work fine. We'll park it here. Bonk! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Paris Charles de Gaulle. A nice... stupid frame gen. A nice airport that I don't fly into enough because I don't fly in Europe enough. But yeah, I am going to restart the sim. Stand by 1 second. This will not take very long, but it will take a couple seconds. So let me get a some tunes on. Let me restart real quick. Close that out. Disconnect from VATSIM. Leipzig? That's how you say Leipzig. Leipzig? I don't know. I'm American, brother. I know how to say Berlin. I know how to say Berlin. That's all I need to know as an American. When people say,
Yes,
where would you like to
Edinburgh.
go and where would you like to visit in Europe? Oh, I'd like to go visit Germany. Oh, well, where would you like to go in Germany? Oh, Berlin sounds pretty cool. See? That's all I need to know. I do know how to say Edinburgh.
My favorite German one is Schleswig-Holstein.
Yes, brother. That's not how you say it. You know, I'm learning new things every day. All right. Deleting frame gen. Oh, I gotta restart the sim twice because I forgot to disable DirectX 12. Crap. Stand by.
Wait, it's not in DirectX 12?
So what FrameGen is it's only for RTX 40 series cards in DirectX 12. However, all NVIDIA GPUs are capable of FrameGen. So somebody made a mod that enables FrameGen on any NVIDIA GPU. I think it's anything that's a 20 series or above. Or anything 10 series or above. A lot of people are having good luck with it because it doubles your FPS. However, I'm been struggling my ass off with it, so I ain't using it anymore. I'm done with it. If you want your FrameGen content, go somewhere else. Call sign for the next flight is going to be from LFPG to EGNX. East Midlands. We're going to be Eurotrans 6 Tango Lima. BCS 6 Tango Lima. LFPG to EGNX. A little bit shorter flight than the last one. Not by too much. It's still 50 minutes or so. Wish my damn sim would hurry up and start so I can get this thing fixed. Sheesh. Appreciate you all standing by and hanging out. CrapDap92, thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Toga Troop. Sorry, there's no sound for that alert. I will get that fixed sooner rather than later. I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with that. Probably have to reconfigure some things, but thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Toga Troop. Just getting the sim configured and set up for the next flight here. McLovin David, thank you for the follow. You too. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to the Toga Troop. Apologize for no alerts. What you doing if you don't get the new Super Bowl hats on Sunday? Well, either way, whether we win or lose, I'm not going to get the hat because I can't afford it at the moment. But I know this one is the most important Super Bowl hat that I have. This is the first one. There will be many, many more to come. This is a new dynasty, whether you all in the NFL, all the other teams like it or not. Could be dealing with the Chiefs for years to come. However, I will be sad if we don't win. '49ers are getting all uppity about how they got robbed the last time we played each other in the Super Bowl and how they're going to destroy us this time, and it'll be hilarious when we win and expose the 49ers for being frauds. And it'd just be a great conclusion to this year because this is supposed to be a down and out year for the Chiefs, and we're back in the Super Bowl. So, as someone who lives in Kansas City, it'd be very exciting. Hello from Switzerland. How's it going? Welcome in. I hope you're doing fantastic. Just waiting on the sim to load up so I can turn off DirectX 12 and get rid of FrameGen because it's not working for me. Me make sure I know what files I am deleting. DLL version. Okay, so it's gonna be those two files. So I can open up Steam real quick. Steam, Microsoft Flight Simulator. We'll go to Browse Local Files. I don't know which two files I'm getting rid of, so let me... DirectX 12, we can disable, put on DirectX 11 beta. Or DirectX 11, not beta, regular DirectX 11. Did they say something in chat? Yeah, they said hello. McLovin? Yeah. It says hello, hailing from Switzerland. Or hello from Switzerland. Alright, version DLL needs to go. Yeet. And then DLSSG. AMD is better. Get rid of that. Sweet. I'm not talking about McLovin. Oh, if you're talking about the Alyssa, Jonathan is a legend and comes in and cleans up bots. Jonathan's the cool. He's a cool dude. He does it free of charge too. Does it for below minimum wage. All right, Sim's restarting. I'm gonna get up, refill my water, and use the restroom real quick. Just a few seconds. We will be right back into it, and we'll be on our way up to East Midlands. So just give me a few seconds, and I will be right back.
Guys, I have a question.
Go for Jonathan.
Are mashed potatoes just Irish guacamole?
Yeah. Oh god. Yes, they are.
Oh, I posted a link in the event chat.
Oh. Oh my god. No. He was gushing blood from his mouth and nose? What the hell happened?
I have no idea.
He'll just walk it off, it's fine.
No, he died.
No. I feel like this is like the start of a movie with Brad Pitt in it and monkeys, right? Or like any zombie movie.
My phone's telling me to go to sleep.
That's good advice. Yeah, that's intense, life.
Yeah.
Far out.
Hello?
Hey. Is Fire asleep? Did he pass out?
He's not singing.
Trying to think of another good China song I can ask him. We can have him sing. We'll treat Fire like ChatGPT. Write me a song about China in the style of Donald Trump. China. Oh, they have a big wall. It's probably the biggest wall that you've ever seen. I mean, I have a bigger wall, but it's a pretty great wall.
China.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Do not come.
All right, Sim's getting booted back up. We're gonna be good to go as soon as this thing starts. I'm gonna pre-file on VATSIM real quick. We will be all set. Y'all saw that old TC himself, DJ TC, did an interview with the old VP in Russia, right?
The facial expressions during that, so good. Also, when Putin straight up said, "Thank God the CIA didn't hire Tucker Carlson when he applied."
I'm gonna be honest, I was lost at the history lesson after the first question. I was like, oh, okay, I'm done.
I saw a meme that was, oh gosh, what was it? Hold on. It was, "Mr. Putin, why did you invade Ukraine?" And then it pans over to him and he goes, 4 billion years ago, the Earth was in its cooling phase.
I saw on Twitter that Tucker Carlson, he did like a after breakdown after the interview or whatever, and he was talking about how he asked the first question and then Putin starts going into the 30-minute history lesson. So then Tucker was like, "I'm an American, I want an answer." So I start pressing for the answer and then Putin starts getting pissed, and then I'm like, oh no, I'm pissing off the president of Russia. I'm gonna not do that. I'm like, probably not the best idea in Russia to do that.
Yeah, true.
I haven't watched all of it yet. I've just seen a few clips. I need to sit down and watch it. If for anything, I'm just curious. But the thing that cracked me up is Biden had a press conference at the same time.
Oh yeah.
And it was
That
a
was pretty
fucking
funny,
train
too.
wreck.
Yeah.
Like, we live in a society, brother. God damn. All right, I'm going back to the cargo ramp to park. I'm
did everything right
done.
and they indicted me.
Exactly. I'm not parking near fire again. Make sure I update the ETA. I'm gonna update it in the air because I'll get it from the plane to make
Did
it
you
as
hear
accurate as I can.
The latest line from Fire.
No.
No.
The difference between obese and fat.
Oh.
They're the same thing.
Oh my god. You've got fire on tap.
Fucking love that line. All right, we are at November 10. Just warp me there. Thank you.
That's a great line.
All right, we'll get GSX doing its thing. Boarding requested.
Talk about the
We'll log into VATSIM.
between the 777 and the 76, and he compared it to being obese and fat.
They're the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Let's get this thing rolling. Real quick, I need to make sure I'm in kilograms, and I'm not. Whoops. Let's pop this bad boy back over to kilos real quick.
Kilograms? How many kilograms? I mean, wait. Oh, I screwed that up. Never mind.
Don't piss off Putin. He'll Polinia you. Polinium.
Well, at this rate, I might be able to see the sunrise.
I'm going as quick as I can. I guess I could be going quicker,
I
but
think Fire is just gone. Is
Yeah.
he showering? I don't know where you went.
Is
We-
it something about pants?
weekly shower.
Oh yeah, you're right. He did say I'm gonna go change my pants, and then never
Is he
came
okay?
back.
Did he like trip and hit his head or something? Can we send an intervention team? Ah, no, we better not swat him. That's not a good idea. Yikes.
Squeeze your buttocks.
Well, okay, all right.
Roger. I mean, if
If Arnie says, I'll do it.
if you're demanding it. All right, let's import from SimBrief. We got Charles de Gaulle to East Midlands. We got that popped in there. Wait and bounce. Custom cargo from SimBrief. Update from SimBrief. Apply to aircraft. We'll make sure that lines up. And I need to start the next flight so you all get flight tracking and ETAs and whatnot.
Actually, I have a question, Life.
Yeah.
Is having like a sore butt cheek one of the symptoms of COVID?
No. But
Okay.
you can get a sore butt cheek from just being in bed because you're sick with COVID.
I think that must have been what happened because it's still like sore every now and then.
Our block fuel is
Yeah.
9.85, 0 fuel
Thank you.
weights. 1-1. Okay.
Did your manager get
we go.
COVID?
No, nope.
God damn
No
it.
one there did. That's okay. I don't mind. Yeah, nobody did. I think I successfully failed to spread it, so that's good. You know,
Task
You
failed
should
successfully.
have taught that to everybody else who had COVID. We could have avoided this pandemic.
right?
Just need to teach them how to not spread a contagious disease.
Apparently, if you wear a mask,
You should have spread COVID to all of them so they could build natural immunity.
Yeah.
yeah, that worked. Yeah. I mean, the ones that survive, they all get a natural immunity for a bit.
Fire passed out because he got drunk in the lab.
We already know that's bullshit anyway.
Yeah.
You never got COVID. Well,
I haven't gotten COVID.
you're not missing
Whoa.
much except for struggling to breathe and not being able to walk across the room. So,
I haven't
Not
gotten
missing
COVID
much.
as far as I know. I may have been asymptomatic, but every time I have gotten sick, I have tested myself, but it wasn't COVID.
Do they have a test now that you can take to see if you've been exposed? or not?
I don't think so. I mean,
PCS 6 Tango Lima.
there's no point in doing it.
Right.
You're exempt from the shots too. I mean, technically, I mean, you can just not get the shots and be exempt from the shots. But I assume you probably mean like a medical exemption, probably.
No, he got the exemption from his librarian.
Oh, we had people
On
that tried to
1.55.
just have a sign off on exemptions.
I think I
They
remember
didn't
this
wanna
story,
get it,
right?
but-
I've
and I was
seen
like,
I've seen
fuck no.
people with my own eyes whip out the U.S. Constitution as their exemption.
They have a copy of the U.S. Constitution with them?
Oh yeah, they make pocket-sized ones.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I have a pocket constitution.
Okay, there's a business opportunity I should have been on. Never mind.
I was saying you should make pocket-sized New Zealand constitutions so that people can walk around anytime they get and have to deal with something they don't want to deal with. They can whip it out and be like, in the Constitution it says an article blah blah blah.
This is gonna blow your mind. We don't have one.
You should make
The
one.
Constitution is,
It's a business
to do,
opportunity, Jonathan.
do cancer, prostate cancer.
Yeah, that's that guy. Yeah.
You need to.
We copy pasted all the British laws and kind of just jumbled them around a bit. Yeah.
Brother, you need to write a do you realize how much money you can make off of writing a constitution?
Right? They tried. We had a prime minister that wanted to do it because he was a constitutional scholar, and then they replaced him.
Or you could take the US approach and write a constitution and then not follow the constitution and get really rich because you double and triple and quadruple tax everything. One that's banned in the constitution. You could take that. You could take that route too.
When people
Yeah.
in New Zealand don't want the shot, do they whip out pictures of the king?
No. No. They have other crazy things. Honestly, some of them will whip out the U.S. Constitution. Like, they genuinely think that somehow New Zealand is part of the U.S. Or because all the media they consume is from the U.S.
I hate.
There's a crazy guy that stands in the square, like the main center of our town, and screams at the top of his lungs about us having a Fifth Amendment.
I hate to.
Or a Second Amendment, and it's like, dude, what are you doing?
I hate to break it to you, Jonathan, but you are part of the U.S. empire, the world empire.
Cool. I mean, that sounds good to me. I'm quite happy to move to Hawaii. Oh
The
wait,
New World Order?
yeah, yeah,
We have successfully spread freedom to your country.
yeah. Okay. I'm not convinced with your definition of freedom. You guys can't park wherever you want, and you guys don't have freedom. Because that is my definition of freedom. Just parking whatever the fuck you want.
Hey, I live in a small enough city where I can park wherever the fuck I want. They don't give a shit. As long as you don't go on a college campus, they don't care. But when you go on a college campus, your life will be destroyed if you park in the wrong place.
I have paid less than $2 in parking in the 2 years that I've been here.
You can't take them even if you need to because of medical. Gotcha. Okay. That makes perfect sense.
A quarter. It's a quarter for an hour,
All right.
Wow.
and there's no charge on the weekends or after 5.
So my
We're taking off runway 0.
300 US
9
dollars
rights.
or that equivalent for a year's worth of being able to hunt for a car park and maybe park in the designated spaces.
I'm just talking about like city parking.
165,
Sure.
167.
Free for everyone.
Oh, nice. I think.
Also,
yeah.
there's no parking fees from Thanksgiving to New Year's.
Oh,
as a
that's really
thing.
good.
You got a medical exemption from wearing a mask in California? How the fuck did you manage that?
With the mask made of hemp.
What horrible disease do I need to get this exemption?
That doesn't seem like anything.
How do I need to destroy my body?
please don't destroy your body.
The only exception to like wearing a mask is like you have a fucking
Breathing
oxygen
problem. Yeah.
respiration.
Captain Zemp, how's it going over on YouTube? Hope
Or
you're doing
your head is
fantastic.
so
We're getting ready to
big
get
that
out of
they don't
here
make
and get out of
mask.
Paris, off to East Midlands. Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves.
Oh, there's the wrong song. Oh my god, I'm an idiot.
Do I own any FT-Sim sound packs? I do. I own it for the 787, the MD-80. I think that's it. 787 and MD-80 are the only ones I've gotten FT-Sim sound packs for.
I'm ready to start my AP whenever, by the way.
I am pretty
I don't know,
much
fire some back.
ready. That's good to go. Let me get runway heading real quick. Might be important. How do you install them? They come with instructions. They come with a README. I think I have my install of the or my download of the MD-81. I can pull it up here in just a sec while we're starting the APU and show you what I mean. All right, nav profile. All right, I am starting up my APU. I'm assuming Fire is just sleeping. Medical racks, you wear a mask, close your lungs. Okay. Now, I'm not a medical guru, so I won't question anything. Do I know Faraz? I don't. All right, real quick while the APU is starting, let's go find the... Okay. So you'll download your FT-Sim sound pack. You're going to get a folder. Make sure this is the right one. Yep. Get a folder. This is for the MD-80. Hop into the folder. You're going to have S-Pack. And you're going to have info. Now inside your info folder, this is going to tell you how to install it. Open sound pack and move sim objects and build.py, Python, inside of your aircraft folder. You'll move them into the folder. Update the aircraft configuration. So you're going to open the layout.json with Notepad. Copy this and paste it in there just like that. It can go anywhere in that folder. And then you'll save that and it's installed. That's literally it. You copy all this right here and then paste it into your layout.json file. And that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. You have it installed, and it should be pretty similar for any Microsoft Flight Simulator plane. Alright, I am ready for pushback whenever you are. Do we want to wait for Fire?
I'm just gonna start pushing.
Roger. Sounds good to me.
I'm pushing back.
What the fuck? Has Fire been here?
No, I said I'm just stepping away.
Copy and paste it anywhere on the folder? No.
No. And then I came back and I was like, I'm gonna go lay down. Let me know when Keegan's ready.
So, like it says, Fire, he's in the Discord with me. We're in our virtual airline Discord. Like it says in the README, you gotta read the README. You're gonna open layout.json, which is a file. When you go into your, I'm not gonna do it right now. You open this file in your aircraft folder, and you will copy this and paste it in there, into the file. That's what it'll look like when you do it right here. It'll be in your airplanes folder. So you have all these different files. You'll open layout.json and paste it in there. All right, tutorial session over. Let's get out of here. He sounds familiar. He's a very familiar sounding person.
新年快乐，我们的红中红的，继续是马友是毛是东给。
That song's stuck in my head now.
Good. Very good.
There's people who can't wear masks with COVID-19 going on because of medical reasons. I'm sure there is, but I'm gonna be honest. I have
reasons not to wear a
seen
mask.
I have seen 0 people wearing masks since 2021. It's not a thing that exists in Missouri anymore.
Like, there's, unless you have like insanely severe COPD, which at that point you're on oxygen anyway, like a mask is not going to close your lungs.
There's only like 200 people. Brother, am I streaming on another platform? Yes, I'm streaming on Twitch as well. There's only 200 people who live in Missouri. Well, in Missouri, that's not Kansas City or St. Louis. Yeah.
Oh, wow, there's 6.16 million people in Missouri.
And all of them are fucking stupid. Most of them are fucking stupid. Maybe not all of them. Maybe I don't want to include myself in my own assessment of stupidity.
Oh, no. There's more people live in Missouri.
0984. We'll go nose right, tail left. Then we'll hit 0984 over here as... Dang it. Does Fire have a YouTube? Fire, do you have a YouTube?
Nope.
Nope.
Although you may have heard me on the Pack VA Christmas album.
Post the link.
True.
Very popular. Very
He-
popular.
Fire is a recording artist.
Yeah.
You know, it's possible. It's what I use on my LinkedIn.
Do you have a TikTok?
No. What's that?
What about a Snapchat?
What's that?
Uh,
All I know is
Alright.
like what did you use when you were
Let's
a
get
kid?
this plane started. Parking brake released.
I wasn't allowed to use anything as a kid.
We will use ignition B this flight and we'll start engine number 2.
I had
Over 20% in 2 and we'll get the fuel on.
I made a Facebook during my sophomore year of high school.
Oh, I used the IRC and AOL. Yep.
Is sophomore the last year in high school? I don't understand.
It's the second.
So
Don't
what's
worry,
the
it makes no sense.
first year of high school?
It's freshman,
Freshman.
sophomore, junior, senior.
Oh, we don't have that here. Weird. Freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. Okay.
Fuel coming on. A300's an interesting
Weird that junior
plane.
is
That
like
is a
the third
fact.
one.
It's much
Yeah.
safer than any Boeing airplane. That's also a fact. Any Boeing airplane made in the past 10 years.
I was like, how safe was the 727?
A lot of 727s crashed. Now, come to find out, the vast majority of them were pilot error. Because what ended up... there was a similar thing with the 707 and the 727 where before those planes, the pilots were usually flying prop liners.
Right.
So they were trying to land them like prop liners. Just like flying by, not following the VRED, the performance charts or anything, just flying them by the seat of the pants. And they would stall on landing and crash. So from those, that's the reason why number 1 landing checklist exists. Number 2,
Yeah.
that's a big reason why it's a thing in the United States where there's the you're not supposed to have just like friendly conversation under 10,000 feet.
Sterile cockpit.
Sterile cockpit. That's the reason why that exists too. One of the reasons.
Yeah.
Let's get the fuel on. The original 737 had a problem with the rudder where the rudder would jam and then the plane would crash.
Oh, that's not good. Was it the 732 or 731?
Both of them. 731, 732. What about the A310? A310 is good too. The one that comes with this with the sim is really good. This played. The A300 is more in depth. But I think eventually the A310 will catch up with it because they're both built by iniBuilds. So
visually tell the difference from the cockpit between those two?
No.
they're this. I think pretty sure certain they're the same cockpit. There might be small things like, you know, I found this out the other day. You know the HSI gauge.
Yes.
Like the it's the gauge below.
Atmospheric pressure.
No, it's the gauge. Like if you're in the 727 cockpit, it's the one that has the bar that goes left and right. You follow the VORs. That gauge.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Turns out there's like 7 different versions of that same gauge
Oh.
that used to exist, and the HSI is the only one that stuck around.
Wow. Now that's natural selection.
There used to be one where there was like an airplane that would float in the middle of the gauge and float around the gauge, and you'd have to
Yeah, I've
line
seen
up the
those.
airplane in the middle. And there's no
Soviet
like
Union does that.
lines or anything to guide it. You just have to eyeball it to the middle.
Yes, USSR airplane. All right, taking
Yeah,
off.
fire.
Soviet plane.
Ready?
And the USSR one, it's like upside down, I think, isn't it?
You're on IVAO. You're suspended from VATSIM. Oh, that's not good.
Oh.
Is your name Matt Davies?
All right, let's go
Yeah.
flaps. Slats 15, flaps 0 for takeoff. We'll go ahead and arm the speed brake for the
Life just sunk
Yeah,
through
the speed
ground
brake.
and then came back up. Roger.
auto brake max.
I am taking off.
APU turned off. APU bleed off. We'll get the probe
See you
heats
later,
on.
Keegan.
See ya. And the engine ignition off. We are good. I'm gonna turn off the music for departure. Do just a really
Deja
quick
vu.
flight control check. Go. Junior is 11, senior's 12. Yeah. Freshman 9, sophomore 10, junior 11, senior 12.
So do your years start at like 1 being kindergarten?
Yeah, kindergarten,
Okay.
kindergarten, first grade, second grade, third grade, so on and so forth.
Oh my god. We had an even worse system, so I'm not complaining.
Alright. Transponder set. GSX should be just about done doing their thing. Lose the parking brake and let's get taxiing to where we need to go. Taxi light on. We're going to runway 0809.
Oh cool, I get channel points being a mod in here. Hell yeah.
What? Why would it give me... I fucked up again. We're not taxiing to the other side of the airport. We're taking off 08 left. We're just going to be misaligned.
Have you
just-
restarted the ETA thing? The flight thing?
I have restarted the flight. I have not put in the ETA yet because I'm going to wait until we're in the air. I'll get that out of the FMC once we get up there. This will be a lot more accurate. The Sim Toolkit one, the way that one works is it just draws a straight line and tells you how long it'll take to fly that straight line. Can you hear the
What is
stop
fire
rudder
fly?
input? Alright, here you go.
All right, I'm taking off.
Stop rudder input. I think the 737 Max should have a stop elevator input button.
It does. That was the whole training thing after the Lion Air crash.
I thought they got rid of the MCAS system.
No. So the Lion Air crash happened because the pilots didn't cut the trim, the runaway MCAS, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Ethiopian crash, they did cut the MCAS system and they still crashed.
Do I have scenery for this airport? This is the default handcrafted scenery that comes with the sim. It's pretty good, except the ground textures are all, the ground mapping's all fucked. Keep bouncing around all over the place. Well, if the MCAS is still... Surely they got rid of it. There's no way that the 737 still has an MCAS system.
I don't think they can get rid of it, is the thing.
Then I don't know why in your right mind you would book a flight on a Max. You're rolling the dice on your life.
But it's cool.
It's Max.
Yeah, it's Max. Like the iPhone Pro Maximum.
Yeah.
You know, there was a time...
Traffic, beam, 35, probably 10,000
There was a time Southwest sent people over to Toulouse to look at the A220.
Oh.
Yep.
They should have went with it.
Yeah.
Still can happen.
Alright, we are going to go ahead and blast off out of here. We got our lights on, everything's good. Our TCAS is set. Auto brake max. TO config is passed.
Is your auto ortho working in this area? Like mine isn't.
Let's get lined up.
Oh, is it? No, it isn't.
Alright, throttle's 40%.
Oh.
And toga.
Sunrise.
Nose down pressure. Thrust set.
Go ahead. BRB.
Shower time.
No.
100 knots.
You can't shower today.
That noise, brother, this plane sounds great. Oh, our nose is flying off the ground. V1, rotate. A positive climb, gear coming up. We're gonna go ahead and follow the flight director, because technically we took off from the wrong runway, but I'm not taxiing all the way to the other side of the airport. But either way, this will take us to our first waypoint, and we'll be on the departure. Good as gold. Got climb thrust to set. We'll start accelerating. Go ahead and bring our slats up.
No, I see you.
You see me?
Yeah. I'm off.
Oh, I see you.
Left, like, yeah.
Nice. Got myself a subscriber. Hey man, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Toga Troop. Still hand flying. We'll probably hand fly up to about 10,000 feet. Let's keep climbing out. We're just following the flight director, following the flight plan. France is looking great today. No signs of surrender here. Not very French-like, but you know. A300 feels so good to hand fly. That is a fact. It felt great in X-Plane. It feels great in Microsoft Flight Simulator too. Probably my favorite plane to hand fly. We're coming up on 10,000 now. We're well through our transition altitude. As part of cleaning up the cockpit here, I'll be switching over to standard, but we'll get this plane trimmed out. And autopilot 1 is on. Swap over to standard pressure. Maybe. There we go. Landing lights off, wing lights off, turn offs off, nose light off. Would take off the fasten seatbelt sign, but I don't think the cargo is too worried about getting up and moving about the cabin. Let's see here. New Zealand had a really crappy system for school year names until 1995 when they switched to a simple 0 to 13 system. So when you were growing up, it was fun to confuse grown-ups with the new system. Pretend you didn't know what the old system was. They were completely confused. You'd tell them your room number, which meant nothing to them. That's hilarious.
The old system was like Primer 1, 2, 3, 4, Standard 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Form 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like, what does that even mean? It's mad.
Y'all have standardized testing down there in New Zealand?
No. Not for high school.
I say we got that here in the U.S.
No child left behind, brother.
No child left behind, brother.
Right. I mean,
Translate that. I didn't learn shit in school.
so it's probably not true. We don't have multiple choice standardized testing in high school. Like all of the high school exams that we had, like had at least 70% not multiple choice, although like all of the nationwide exams, they were all the same, if that makes sense. But like there's no like score, like you couldn't compare, you know, like your score for the whole school.
So my high school diploma is an IB program, and it's the same way. Like it's all like free response question.
Yeah, I mean that you have to, right? Actually, that's a question. Do you guys have Z-score scaling with your exam results?
Do you think you can download the FTSIM 777-200 and show me what to do? I cannot, because I'm not subscribed to FTSIM at the moment, so I can't access their stuff. And I do not have a 777, so I can't help you.
Scaling for
I apologize.
exams?
Yeah.
Nationwide exams?
Yeah.
Blood Bank, what's going on?
I don't.
Boomers go boom.
I don't think so.
Okay.
There's like just scores that are set as like cutoffs, I would assume.
Right.
There is, depending on like where you go for schools and stuff, like a school might have scaling. So like the
Let me look
university
and
I
see
went
if I
to,
can
for
download it, I
all of
guess.
our biology classes, we had Z-score scaling
Right.
on our exams.
Was it really strict where like half the class will fail?
Is this the Microsoft
No, it's like
2020
normal distribution.
Right.
777
So it'd
200
be
ER?
like-
Because there's an X-Plane one, there's a Microsoft one, and there's a Microsoft Flights P3D one.
no, it's not even 30. It's less than that
Yeah, you're right.
because
it is,
they would center it at a B minus.
Oh, okay.
MSFS. Okay, I will.
See, our high school ones were centered around a C, like so pass fail, and then our university ones were never scaled.
We'll download this real quick.
But it led to awkward conversations and
Let's work through this together
there
real
were a
quick.
couple of courses where everyone would get an A, and
Let me deafen myself on Discord real quick so I can talk you through this. So, you open up the file. I downloaded the General Electric version because the GE version is the Primo version of the 777. G, you open the folder. You have this info. This tells you what's inside. So, you are going to take inside this folder, right? You have your two folders. Move GE, move the SP. What's the difference? Oh, 772 and 773 into the HLM packages community folder. Let's take a peek here. HLM packages community. GE, SPGE. Alright, so you're going to take this folder and put it into your Microsoft Flight Simulator community folder. You're going to rename the sound folder inside of the Captain Sim 777 to sound.old. Move the Captain Sim 777 sex folder. It's kind of confusing. Okay. So take this folder that you downloaded, put it in community. Take 777, your Captain Sim 777 folder, and move that to Microsoft Flight Simulator packages official, the official part of the packages. So you have community and you have official. You're going to move the 777 to official. There you go. If you don't want to do that, you're right. This is confusing. Hold on. Back up. Put this folder in your community folder. Then go below where it says if you don't want to move aircraft main folder inside official, then follow the instruction below. this is when you're going to do what I was telling you to do earlier. You're going to open the layout.json. Look for... Yep. Move that into community. You're going to open up Captain Sim 777. Open the layout.json, and you're going to look for these lines that say Asobo 7478i PCK. These ones that it shows right here. And you're going to delete those two lines. Make sure you delete the brackets on the outside of them too, like it shows here. To delete exactly what it says in here. Once you do that, should be good to go. Outside of that, there's not much I can do to help you because I don't own this plane. So hopefully that works. If it doesn't, I have to do a little bit of Googling. But hopefully that works. Is this a boomer support stream? No, it is not. Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Delete this parameter below. Yep. Exactly what it says. Do that, what it shows in the screenshot. If that doesn't work, I can't help you, like I said, because I don't own the plane. And Google is your best friend. Billy says, BRB.
See you soon, Jelly.
I see a lifesaver in front of me.
Oh.
Got the contrail, the is this a mod for Captain Sim? No, it's a sound pack. Somebody well, Captain Zimp over on YouTube trying to install sound pack into the Captain Sim. In terms of a mod to fix the Captain Sim, I have no fucking clue. I refuse to buy any Captain Sim products. I think they're a scam.
Oh, what is that?
But if you want a pretty looking plane, do you? That's alright. I'm not gonna knock you for buying it, but I think Captain Sim products are a scam. Am I family friendly? No. I try to be, but I don't do very good at it.
The Coronado ones are like that. They look really pretty, but the systems are like, eh.
Yeah. There's a lot of people in Microsoft Flight Simulator that are buying... I guess we're so starved for planes in Microsoft Flight Simulator. People are buying the Latin VFR A320s and merging them with the fly-by-wire mod.
Whoa. Okay. That's wow.
My take is you're not really helping the problem of these developers releasing very terrible planes when you're doing that, because they're making their money off of you. Bought the 777 at the time because you didn't... Yeah, that's totally fair. I mean... And hopefully if you do have the 777, you're able to get some use out of it. Right? That'd be the worst thing. Like when I bought the Magnite 787NX plane, I never fucking use it because it's a broken mess. I think it's still a broken mess. Didn't do any flight in it. Hopefully you're able to do a flight or two in it. At least have some fun with it. Back in the day, for all you youngins in the flight sim community that don't know, there was a developer for X-Plane who released a 787. Their name was Magnite. They had all these great promises about how it was going to be such a great plane, but they released it in a not so working state, kind of like how the Flight Sim Studio Embraer jets are in Microsoft Flight Simulator. They're not all there, but they have great promises about how good they're going to be. Well, come to find out, it was going to take years for them to get it to the point where it was actually kind of flyable, but you had to pay an upgrade fee, which in reality was buying the plane again. Needless to say, I didn't buy the plane again because that's a scumbag move on their part. But it is a flight sim developer, so what do you expect? But, yeah. They needed more cash. Apparently. That's why with all these planes, when these planes come out, like the Flight Sim Studio or FSim Studio, I think it's Flight Sim Studio. There's a Flight Sim Studio and there's an FSim Studio. One of them makes really good scenery and the other one made the Embraer jets. When they release the Embraer jets in a beta state and they say, well, we're still working on it and the VNAV and auto throttle is coming eventually and you won't have to pay an upgrade fee. Well, I take that with a grain of salt because one of the better developers on the X-Plane side of things, FlyJSim, they went back on their no upgrade fee for their planes. So, anything is possible. When the money runs out, when they don't plan things well and the money runs out, developers got to start doing something. Alright, the plane thinks we've crossed our top of descent, which we haven't, so let's go ahead and put in our arrival real quick. We'll get this planned out in Sim Toolkit real quick. So we're going to take the Hemi 1 Echo arrival. There's a published hold. I kind of want to do this. It's like an inbuilt hold in the arrival. That's actually kind of cool. We're going to do that. I like that. So the Hemi 1 Echo. The Hemi 1 Echo, because it's Himmel transition to the ILS runway 09. So let's get that plugged in real quick. Take the Pigot transition. The Hemi 1 Echo, insert that. We'll take a scroll through here and see what's going on. Looks like there's no discontinuities or anything, so that should be good. Golden. Perfect. Try to only buy stuff that's good enough or finished, but today you never know when the dev is just going to go mad and destroy their products. I mean, luckily in Flight Sim, that's not really something that happens. Usually products get better after release. Just my problem is, especially when it's a new developer, you just got to be really careful, because the last thing I want is for anybody to get scammed on a product. Every once in a while, you get a developer like Captain Sim, where they used to make decent products, and now they just put out complete garbage and expect to ride on their name alone. I'm just sitting back here praying that someday soon we get the TFDI 717 in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I miss that plane so much. That plane was so fun to fly around. get sad when they release and abandon. Level up. I downloaded the Zebo 737 for the first time in a couple years the other day.
Oh yeah?
It was fucking painful to fly. I don't know if it's X-Plane 12. I don't know if it's just the version I downloaded, but it was so broken. Just want to relook at it because, like, I don't know. The Zebo was great. I have faith that it still is. Maybe it's just the version I got or whatever. But like I took off and it stalled and crashed on the climb, like climbing to cruise altitude. And then when I landed for the next time I flew it, it was like uncontrollable on approach. And then like the whole second flight I did, it wouldn't follow the magenta line at all. Use Zebo Updater? Is that still around? The only download I could find for the Zebo was the SkyMax download on X-Plane 2. Hey, life. Is the Zebo updater still around?
Is Life falling asleep too?
No, I'm here.
Oh, did you hear?
No.
Fire told me to ask you if the Zebo updater is still around.
The latest update is broken for me.
Okay. Maybe that's the update I got. The install I got for Zebo.
For me, well, what happens is, as soon as I launch it, it crashes.
Oh, well. Mine crashes too, but it's like a fire crash, not a simulator crash.
Oh. Roger. Pilot error.
Apparently. I guess I wasn't ready to do the runaway trim procedure of yank my foot up and put it on the trim wheel. I watched a Wendover Productions video on Boeing today. And basically, one of the root causes of a lot of the problems that Boeing has is they are the only... You'll probably be able to tell where this is going. They're the only producer of passenger airplanes, commercial jets, in the United States. But they use subcontractors to build the parts to the airplanes. So what ended up happening during COVID, and also when they were first designing and building the 787, is they renegotiated all the contracts with the subcontractors, but completely decimated how much money the subcontractors would get, because where are you going to go? What other manufacturer are you going to work with in the airline industry?
Right.
So what ended up happening is, like, one of the companies is based in Wichita that builds is going to relate directly to the MAX 9, that builds the fuselages for the 737s. They had to massively lay off a bunch of workers, and they still do not make money. They lose $1 million per fuselage that they build right now.
That sounds like the Boeing I know.
It just comes back to every time you fly on a Boeing airplane, you're rolling the dice on your life. I used to be a Boeing fanboy, but then they started killing people.
I always used to be two below, so you know.
But yeah, like
See, at
the
least they didn't tell people when people died.
Yeah, you just expect it when you get on the plane.
problem, because the 787 had a whole slew of problems when it came out too. Namely, the planes kept catching on fire because of the lithium-ion batteries. The batteries on the 787 are lithium-ion. But what that boiled down to is Boeing said we need to build a new plane. And the shareholders said, okay, but we don't want to make the investment on a new plane. So you need to figure out how to do it and make money now. So what ended up happening is they created a new model where they'll say, hey, Rolls-Royce, we need you to build an engine for our new plane. However, you need to design the engine. You need to design the specifications that the engine needs to have. And we'll just buy the engine from you. And they did that with every part of the 787. So when it came time to put it together, there was a whole slew of problems that Boeing didn't have any control over because they didn't design the plane.
Keegan, I'm descending.
I am too, but I think I'm right underneath you.
No, that's 22,000.
Yeah. It's fine. Formation landing. It's realistic.
Alright. Wind is, Winders? BMI baby. Dude, what a livery, man.
Boeing 737 MAX non-crashing version will be released soon. That's never going to happen. I think the Max... initially, when
They already did the Max... The Max, like, the name. Because it's already... like, people don't trust it.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's the 737-8-9-10 now. Forgot about that. But no, initially I was like, okay, kind of like how the DC-10. The DC-10 back in the day had major problems like engines blowing up, cargo doors blowing off of planes, engines falling off, like stuff like that. DC-10s were grounded. After that grounding, the DC-10 was one of the safest planes in the air. Like, Douglas fixed it.
They fixed
Should-
the latch on the door.
Should the issues...
After they didn't fix it,
Well,
like,
should
3 times.
the issues have happened in the first place? No,
They fixed the fan blades.
they shouldn't have happened in the first place, but after the grounding, like DC-10s are still flying today. Without issue. Initially, I was like, okay,
So we,
after they grounded the 737 MAX,
we just need another Max to crash, and that'll be the 3rd one. And then they'll fix it.
well, no, my thinking was they've grounded the MAX for some, like, what was it, 18 months? Whatever, this, that, and the other. The MAX is going back in the air. It's going to be the safest plane in the sky. Because there's no way that Boeing is going to fuck up again. Here we are. So now that they've fucked up again, I think there is never going to be a day where the 737 is a safe plane to fly on. I will actively avoid when booking flights the MAX, because I don't want to be a victim on the next MAX crash.
ATR had the same problem when they first released the 42 and 72. They had about 5 crashes, I think. And it was the anti-icing boots on, like, is it the aileron or the aileron? Whichever the back one is, I don't even remember the difference. The boots weren't wide enough.
Mhm.
So the control surface would freeze and no longer function, and they would just nosedive. But they fixed it, and now they're fine.
What engine specs you want? I don't know. Surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
That comment wins. That's the best one. But no, that's how they built the 78. Like the initial rollout of the 787. was an empty shell of a plane. Like literally the people who were up there, like the journalists looking at it, they say you could walk under the wing where the gear retracts and look up and see the sky through the airplane. Because it was just all these parts that these other manufacturers that Boeing didn't design, they just meshed them together and said, oh, look, it's a 787. Look at our new plane. Whereas Airbus has taken the opposite approach and they do all of their design in-house and then contract it out. But the majority of their contracting they've gotten rid of. A lot of the production of Airbuses are in the Airbus network. And we notice that
All right.
Airbuses don't crash all the time.
A kind of related question. How do you guys feel about the Comac?
Could be good.
I think it's going to be the backbone of the Russian aviation industry pretty soon.
Yeah, I believe that. But I mean, from a Western standpoint, like, it's pretty much like a mishmash of Boeing and Airbus.
I think from a Western standpoint, for better or for worse, it doesn't stand a chance against Airbus and Boeing.
I mean, if Boeing keeps this up,
Well, I mean,
they could. Definitely not against Airbus, but
Parts are so hard to get. Importing parts from Russia, like,
Comac is Chinese, brother.
yeah, but
you might mute and lurk and play some COD.
Where do you think
No
our
worries.
Boeing parts come from?
Appreciate the lurk.
Yeah, we think the government's. I don't know. I think the government subsidized Boeing instead.
Comac's other plane, it's not the C919, but the other plane, they took the tooling from the MD-80 to make it. So it's literally an MD-80 with just different engines. That's literally what it is. Forget which plane it is. The ARJ-21.
The pressure is so low.
Yeah.
This plane.
Holy cow.
But, I don't know. I mean, I think in a lot of Eastern countries, that's exactly what China needs to kind of get their foot in the door with commercial aviation, is something efficient and modern. And I think they got it in the Comac, the C919, at least so far as I've seen. I think the, what was the one that was built in Russia? The Sukhoi Superjet?
Sukhoi?
Yeah.
That was that was another one that had potential until Russia decided to, take on the world. Now nobody's gonna buy it.
And they didn't go with they went with Russian engines, right?
Superjet crash too.
Yeah.
I mean, a Russian plane crashing doesn't surprise me.
It comes down to what engines aircraft use. Like, if it's a familiar engine for engineers, then they'll be like, okay. But,
Hey, Life, are you going to do the published hold?
no.
It's not a hold. It's just
Well,
a
like
loop.
the loop, the published loop?
Yeah, otherwise
Okay.
it's gonna be too high.
No, I didn't. I'm just YOLOing it.
Roger, hi.
Alright, well I'm doing it. Because I'm a proper BMI baby.
Okay, boomer.
That's how we determine the difference between fat and obese.
That's it!
I think... Uh-oh, I just gotta contact me.
Uh-oh. So did I.
Oh, motherfucker, fire.
Got him! Holy shit! Got him!
Wait, I
Got
don't
him!
have anything.
It's fire soundboard.
Oh, it's a soundboard. God damn it.
What I
Well
think,
played, Fire.
Flip
Damn,
it,
man.
flip it!
what,
Damn it, dude.
what I think we need to do, my fellow Americans, what we need to do is defund the military. That way, Lockheed will be like, oh shit, we don't have any money anymore. And they'll start making commercial airplanes. And then we can get rid of Boeing. I think
You can actually do this flight in real time. The sun's up now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the sun's rising.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Holy shit, it's almost 3 in the morning.
Good morning!
Morning.
Morning, it's perfect time for some Rule Britannia. While I
The real
sip
question
my
is,
tea.
Is the SDG even going to be able to do this procedure properly?
No.
Well, we'll
Yeah,
find
no,
out.
Mike below. Dude, I see the stacks. I see the stacks.
The stacks?
Yep.
Stacks over. Stacks on stacks on stacks. Alright, we gotta put in the ILS stuff real quick. Decision height is 200 feet. Pretty standard. I also watched a video on Malaysia Flight 370. And I was like, that's some pretty creepy shit that happened. But,
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's good. I said this a little while ago, but like, when we find that plane, it's gonna be like the Titanic.
oh, 100%.
It's like our modern Titanic. Yeah.
But basically, after that happened, I basically didn't follow it anymore because I'm like, oh, plane disappeared, probably crashed in the ocean. All right. But then, like, some of the stuff, like, yeah, some of the conclusions that have been drawn about what happened and stuff like that, it's pretty crazy shit. I mean, a lot of it is still theories because we haven't found the plane, so.
It's like that Angola Airlines 727 that we still don't know.
Oh yeah, that one that just disappeared from the field?
Yeah, like the two people like stole it, they took
Yeah.
off, and then they just disappeared.
That was mental. And it's just gone.
Yep.
It's just crazy to me somebody was like, oh, we can do that with the 777.
What if it was a 777 and its door fell off? You thought about that?
I would not be buying any more Boeing shares. I don't have Boeing shares, by the way. That would be that stupid.
Alright, so traffic. I think I'm going to reduce my speed to like 200 knots. Try to create a little bit of spacing here.
I am pretty excited for the Flight Factor 777 though.
Yeah, for sure.
How much you think it's gonna gonna be?
That I do not know, but it's supposed to come out in the next 1 to 3 weeks.
My bet is $180.
There is no way.
We got to think about it. How many people are actually going to buy it, though? With Microsoft Flight Simulator being out. And PMDGs being around the corner, too.
I think max, it's going to be 120 bucks. But that still seems insane because it only includes the 200 right now. So I assume the pricing is going to be similar to their 7.6 and 7.5. So it'll probably be like, what is it, 60 bucks?
Mm-hmm.
How much is it for just a single 7.5?
I don't know. Chad, if you're wondering what we're doing, we're slowing way the hell down because that's life up there and we don't want to crash into each other.
767 400 just $80 by itself.
Yeah, but like all the other add-ons were not that expensive.
I think it's going up in price. I think it's gonna start at 80. 80 minimum.
I'm subscribing to the theory that they're going to really jack up their prices because they have to keep the lights on.
I don't think they're going to. I actually think they might actually have it cheaper during the beta phase like they did with the A320. It was like $10 cheaper or something if you bought it during their beta.
I guess we can hope so. As well, there's no way to know until it actually comes out, so.
Thank you, X-Pilot, for disconnecting me on Final.
I hope they make a banger 777 though. What runway are we?
27.
I got runway 09.
Well, there's your problem.
Well, this is a good thing for spacing. I like this kind of like circle to land type deal. Teardrop approach.
I'm down.
They are really fun, huh?
Are you down with
The
big
runway
sad,
09, 190.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be a crosswind either way.
Yeah, but they use 2.7.
They use 2.7 unless the wind is greater than 5 knots.
Okay. Let's see here.
Dude, my FPS was dying on Final.
Yeah, and we'll
What's
go
that?
direct
My
DTY
FPS died on Final. I don't
28.
know why.
There we go. I'll bring us into runway 27. And then we'll get the chart real quick.
It's foggy.
This we got 109, 35, 268.
Visibility 7,000. All right.
Wait, the terminal's behind me. Hold on. Need to do a U-turn.
Oh yeah, I should look at the charts.
Boom. ILS is set. We'll get the ILS on. Oi. East Midlands traffic. Coming in for a spot of tea.
Jolly
In
good,
it.
Pip, governor.
Pip pip. Oi, how's your king?
Always. No.
Oh, there's no speed there's no speed intervention on this 733. I forget.
Yep.
I guess how's your king's not a good question to ask right now.
I mean, it's alright. I think. Well, would they ever give us an honest report?
What the heck happened with The only reason I asked this is because you live in the Commonwealth.
Sure.
What the fuck happened with Prince William, Catherine?
What do you mean?
She had like some surgery or something, didn't she?
Yeah, she had abdominal surgery, and they're not telling us what it was.
And then Prince William, he resumed. I saw on TikTok he resumed his royal duties. And they showed him, and he looked like he's like, I'm fucking over it. Like he looked like crap. I'll be honest. He looks like life has beaten him the fuck up at the moment.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn, the hell
I thought you
happened?
were gonna say he looks like life.
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah. The interesting thing that came out a couple of weeks back was there's rumors that William had an affair with the nanny.
Roger Trump.
Interesting. Does that mean he can't be king anymore?
No, he still gets to be king. And I mean, they had kings. They had kings that had mistresses. You know.
Can we listen? I
God,
mean,
that reminds me.
I know I'm an American, right? You know, America, blah blah blah, fuck the royals, whatever. But
Yeah.
can we just? Not that I have anything against Prince William. All right.
Sure.
I from an American perspective, I like him more than King Charles. I'll be real.
Sure.
However, can we just skip him and go straight to his son, just so we can have like a 12-year-old king?
No. That would
Oh.
be very bad on the whole. So you reminded me about the previous queen's grandfather, who was such a big guy. He had a chair made for sexy time to like hold his weight. And the chair had it was like a double-story one. And he had two French mistresses that he liked to entertain at the same time. It was really foul.
Oh, jeez.
So check out King Edward VI chair, if you wish. And I'm sorry.
He was the king that abdicated for George, right?
No. This is his father.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, I'm wrong.
Edward.
This is his wait. This is Queen Elizabeth's great-grandfather. Yeah, Edward the 7th. Edward the Edward the 8th abdicated. Edward the 7th.
Edward
I
7.
got my Edwards right. Edward's 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, Edward the 7th was the enormous guy that had the crazy chair. And then it went George the 5th, who was boring and liked to collect stamps. And then there was Edward the 8th, who abdicated, and he and his wife were Nazis, or as close as you can get in England. And then it went George the 6th, who was the one with the stutter and is in that one movie with that guy whose name I don't remember.
Yeah, the King's Speech.
Yeah, that guy. That's the
I
one.
like that movie a lot. That was a
And
good
then it
movie.
the Queen.
It was a good movie.
I need to see it actually. Yeah. But yeah, no, they don't skip unless somebody dies, or unless they're like really, really, really not well, or unless they abdicate. Yeah.
Right, ILS is activated. 5. We'll go ahead and go flaps. Extend. Take a look down here. to our approach page. We got V approach 128. So I'm gonna aim for like 133, somewhere around there. So when you're in school and you're learning about like history, do you have to learn like the previous ex monarchs? Like we got to learn all our presidents, or is that just like an American obsession with our leaders type thing?
It's an American thing,
Okay.
predominantly.
Wait, you learned about every president?
Oh, I had to memorize them.
I actually know.
I don't know them anymore. That meant that
I mean,
part of the hard drive's been overwritten, but
but our history's a lot shorter, right? So it's not that bad.
Yeah.
we only got what,
We-
46, 47 of them? 46?
The only thing we need to know now is the Constitution. Am I right?
Right.
What's that?
And how to interpret it. And you can bring it in your pocket. Ah! So cool.
Yeah, my name.
Yeah, when you go to McDonald's and you try to get your Big Mac and they charge you tax, you whip out your Constitution. That is double taxation. I've already been taxed with income tax.
So you guys can name your first president, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, Mao Zedong. And the reason why I ask is because 95% of New Zealanders couldn't name our first prime minister. They couldn't name the first 10 prime ministers easy.
Oh shit, I need to slow down a lot. I thought I was further away than I am.
It's
Yeah, the chart is like
Edmund Barton,
at
right?
it's at 10 miles or something. It's very close.
Oh, why are you going into go around mode?
John,
Oh,
it's
Lord.
Edmund Barton, right?
No, she resigned like midway through last year.
Edward.
And then we had
Barton.
Christopher Hipkins, and then Labour, the left lost, and now we have Christopher Luxon, who was a right-wing guy.
Brother, Edward
to right.
Barton was the first Prime Minister of Australia.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking oh my god, I'm sorry, I need to leave. I'm so triggered. Fine, fire.
Got him. Got him. Got him.
Advance Australia fair. Oh,
Alright, life, are you good?
he's landing.
Keep turning left. Keep turning left. Alright, alright. Okay, Roger, lights off. A little more, oh, you're a bit right. You're a bit, oh, you're really
Power,
right.
power,
Okay.
power, 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 power. Stalling, stalling, stalling.
Roger, slanted. Oh, Keegan stalling.
Alright, just go ahead and
Nice.
land plane.
He's not stalling. He's just falling with style.
Good style.
I'm
Alright,
737ing.
Good pack event. Good pack event. If I don't make it tomorrow, this was the pack event.
No. You're making it tomorrow.
I don't know
Someone
if
is
I'll make it
fucking
tomorrow.
making it tomorrow for this event.
Keegan?
I won't be here.
Fuck! Alright, like, can you install XSplit 11 and then launch both?
Nope. I can barely
Jonathan.
run one.
Jonathan, it's you. Can you delay the event?
Alright, where are we parking?
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean, are you kidding me? Okay, this is what I'll do. I'll start my flight sim up, and I'll connect to it on my phone. And when I'm
Cargo,
back in
we're
time,
going to
I'll
104.
start flighting. But I should be back in time. I should be back in time. I think. Anyway, good flight, guys.
Roger, good flight. Thanks for flying. Great pack event.
Where are you going?
To the cargo ramp.
No, tomorrow.
Oh, I'm going to a sports ball game.
So like, could you take your PC and connect it like next to the bench?
No free public Wi-Fi.
So like, could you take a hotspot on your phone? VATSIM doesn't transfer that much data.
I don't have a hotspot as part of my phone plan.
So imagine like a really, really, really long Ethernet cable. Jonathan, are you okay?
Sorry, say again?
You good? You sound like you're Darth Vader right now.
Oh, sorry, my microphone's probably too close. How's that? Is that better?
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it.
No, I was just like, are you good? You sound like you have COVID. Oh, wait.
I did have COVID like a week and a half ago. 2 weeks.
I'll be back like super late tomorrow, like 9 o'clock Central. 9 to 10 o'clock Central.
What if we do the event at 10 p.m. late?
Are you kidding me?
What do you mean? What? Wait. Okay. What do you mean? We literally just did a
10
pack event.
Central is 11 Eastern.
We just did a pack event at 12 a.m. You cannot be complaining about 11 Central.
I can, dude. I am gonna be so tired from streaming for that long.
Didn't you just stream for like? You just
I
streamed.
stopped streaming when I raided Keegan. Which was like in the middle of the last leg.
We are parked. APU is available. Please cut engines. Yes. Will do. Beacon off.
What if you just start at
Hi, Dilly.
8:30 instead?
Welcome back, Dilly.
Welcome back, Price.
Oh my God, Windows finally.
Just in time for the end of the stream.
What is this airport? It's like a shed.
This is East Midlands.
This is all
Free-
England?
Freeware scenery. But
Oh,
yeah, it's the
that's what it really looks like.
box shed where they put all the boxes.
This is actually where people live as well.
Yeah. This is what apartments look like in the UK.
This is East Midlands.
Yeah.
They built the airport.
Since after
Actually,
Brexit, this is where they live now.
They do live
You're
inside.
delivering the packages directly to the door.
All right.
That would be so convenient to have a plane.
Say hi to Matt Price. What's up, Matt Price? He's watching. How's it going?
Remember to like and subscribe.
Howdy to you. Remember to like and subscribe. Drop a comment below.
Push that follow button, and if you're on Twitch, remember to use your Twitch Primes.
Jesus.
Does that still exist?
Fire could do this.
Dropped 30 plus kills in control for the L. Yep, that sounds about right. Alrighty, y'all. I'll be back in just a sec. Alright, chat, that is going to do it for me tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. If there's any other streams this weekend, I will let you know. I have prior engagements tomorrow night. So the stream that was originally going to happen tomorrow night isn't going to happen. But we'll figure something out. But thank you all for tuning in. Price, adios, feller. Everybody on Twitch, everybody on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you all have a fantastic, fantastic Saturday. I will catch you all on the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you later.